Ooh, we are live. Welcome, everybody, to the End Zone. I'm Lawrence Presman, Marco D'Angelo joining us. And this is the End Zone Live. We're going to be live streaming till around 4:15 p.m. Eastern. We've got about 12 to 15 different people coming on to enjoy the day with us. We're here to give out NFL bets, find some in-game betting opportunities. And I have Marco D'Angelo with me right off the bat. Marco, let's go through the NFL board, talk about the line moves and where the money is going, et cetera, et cetera. We still have 12 minutes before we begin. And let's start with the Washington-Minnesota game, a game that's been bet up to 44 and a game that has been bet all over the place as far as the side goes. We have -1 in both directions. Thoughts?
Yeah, what we saw is, earlier in the week, Minnesota was the clear-cut favorite in this game. And then the word came out about Daniels that he was going to start this week, and we saw the line shift and the money go to Washington. But what we've seen in the last hour, Prez, is the money is coming back in on Minnesota. Minnesota, we're seeing right now, this game has gone at almost every book to either a pick 'em or Minnesota being a 1-point favorite. So we are definitely seeing sharp money coming in on the Minnesota side. And I agree with that side. I actually gave out Minnesota earlier in the week on Bet On It. And I am on Minnesota today as a client play as well.
Yeah, no, and I agree with you as well on the Minnesota side. Miami and the Jets here. The Jets are trying for their coach. This is a team that has found the ability to win a game here or there. And Miami on a little bit of a roll. They're -2.5, but here's a warm weather team heading into the tundra, a total of 41. I hate this game.
Yeah, I'm not involved in this one, Prez. We haven't seen much movement on this game because, let's be honest, it's a crap game. Both these teams are out of the playoffs. Miami, as you said, the Jets are trying. Believe it or not, Miami's been trying the last few weeks as well, as they've pulled a few upsets. If you put the gun to my head in this one, Prez, I would lean to Miami. I just think they have more offensive weapons, but I really don't trust either team.
Yeah, well, a game that I'm not in play on, Marco, is the Tennessee-Cleveland game, but I would take Tennessee if I had to. Too many points here for two teams that struggle on offense. I know Cleveland's defense is better than Tennessee's, but Tennessee's is better than most people think. Cleveland has a massive O-line issue right now. I just think it's too many points.
Yeah, I can't lay points with Cleveland. It's a situation where I have taken Cleveland in some other instances, but that I'm getting points. I don't have a problem taking points with the better defensive team, which clearly Cleveland is, but I just don't know that they can score enough points to cover a 3.5-point spread. I don't trust them. I'm not involved with the clients, but if I had to play the game, I would be leaning towards Tennessee in this one.
Yeah, and I think Baltimore is the right play, and I know something's wrong with Baltimore right now, but I think something's more wrong with Steelers, and their fans are the worst.
Yeah, they are. They're the real assholes.
We're both cheering for our teams today.
I got to tell you, Prez, I've been bashing Pittsburgh all year long, and I've made money in spots going against Pittsburgh. This is not one of those today. I actually leaned to Pittsburgh in this game. They were embarrassed last week at home. The chance for fire Tomlin started. That wasn't the big deal, but the defense really got spit on by the fans whenever they played Renegade, which is a tradition at Pittsburgh home games. It's in homage to the defense. And when they played that in the third quarter, the fans actually booed it. That is the first time that has ever happened. I think you're going to see a big game out of Pittsburgh today. But I'll tell you what, if they don't pull off today's game, they are absolutely on the do not play list the rest of the season and maybe just automatic fade list.
Yeah, they're on the do not play list already for some people, i.e. me. But I understand and I get it. But look, it is time for Tomlin to go. We'll talk about that a little later. And that's not a disrespect to him.
No, I agree with it. I agree.
It's just time to move on. Seattle has been bet down to 6.5, Marco. It came out at 7.5. Obviously, some money coming in on Atlanta. Total here of 44.5. I mean, I would play the under in this game. What do you think?
Yeah, the Seattle defense is for real. Atlanta at home, though, they have pulled off some upsets this season. And if you're going to just read the market, Prez, we saw this line. The opener of 7.5 wasn't around for long. It was basically sitting at 7. And then, every time that it got to 7, come down to 6.5, it got back to 7. We saw the market grab those 7s every time they popped back up. So the fact that this one is under the touchdown at 6.5, respecting the sharp side, they like Atlanta, but that's one of those ones where they like it at the right number.
Right.
I just can't play Seattle in this one. It's Atlanta or pass for me.
Guys, if you've never purchased from WagerTalk before, or even if you're a regular customer, we have a promo code we'll give out throughout the day, but this is not a show where we're going to be promoting a lot. This is a show where we're hanging out with each other and we're all trying to help each other win. But if you do want to buy some picks, head over to WagerTalk, End Zone 50. That's End Zone 50, and you get 50% off. So please check that out. And welcome, everybody. Javier, Bill, all of you guys, Tyrone, big time. Matt, I appreciate the compliment on my shirt. Doug, I really appreciate you guys with us. Marco, Indianapolis and Jacksonville. And, I couldn't understand this line. I mean, this is one of those situations where when I play poker, and we all know I play a lot, I sit down at the table at the start of a tournament, and my goal is to fold for the first half hour. And the reason is, for some reason, first impressions stick like nothing else. You fold for half an hour, and the next 4 hours you play aggressive, and they think you're tight. This is an exact analogy to what I see in this Indianapolis-Jacksonville game, because Indianapolis has been horrible for 5 games.
They have, Prez, but you got to really look at they're 1-3 in their last 4 games. The Pittsburgh loss, was a bad loss, but they had 6 turnovers in that game, and yet they only lost by 7 points. You're -5 in a turnover margin. You're supposed to get absolutely blown out. They didn't. That tells you that, they were the dominant team in that game and how bad Pittsburgh really is. But the other 2 losses that they had was to Kansas City and to Houston. Both elite defenses, Houston and Kansas City. And if you go back to their other loss this year, they had the loss to the Rams. This is a team that all 4 of their losses have been by 7 points or less. Now, if you look at the line in this game, the line to me is screaming Indianapolis, okay? Because this line was at 1.5, which I even question, why Vegas would have them as the road favorite when they're 1-3, as you pointed out, on a slide, and Jacksonville's just the opposite, playing well right now. But Jacksonville's had the easier schedule. And the fact that this is a solid 2.5 across the board right now tells me that the sharp money is on the Indianapolis side. I agree with that. I like Indianapolis here.
And the last game, and then 2 more really quick, and then we'll bring in Joe Madden, who is waiting in the wings. New Orleans and Tampa Bay, money coming in on the Saints, but Joe's in. We've seen that. Hey, welcome, Joe. Nice to see you. Marco and I are just taking apart the last 2 games real quick. New Orleans and Tampa Bay. I like Tampa Bay here. Marco, I don't know if I can get to I'm not getting to the window on the money, on the point spread, though.
Reading the line, Prez, and what I'm going to say here is, when a line is at 7.5 or 8 and Vegas doesn't move it to 9 to block the teasers, tells me the dog's the right side, because that the average player is going to tease Tampa Bay down to just win the football game. And they didn't move it to 9 to block the 6-point teasers. That's a strong indication that the dog is the side that the books respect. So if I played this one, I would look at the Saints plus the points.
Joe, do you have any quick thoughts on that game? We have 3 minutes before the betting window closes.
I grabbed the Saints plus the points because I looked at Tampa's schedule ahead of them, and they're in these, must-win sort of games. And I think with those opponents on deck, the Saints are the one that, could get that backdoor cover. So I took the Saints plus the points. I didn't sprinkle on the money line. Well, I wanted to, but I'm not crazy.
And then, guys, the biggest game in the first grouping, I would say, I mean, look, Pittsburgh and Baltimore is massive too, but Cincinnati and Buffalo, a very, very important game for both teams. Line's been, it's held. The total, though, bet down to 53 last night. Now there are 55s out there. Marco, you go first.
Yeah, I'm seeing more 54.5s right now, Prez, across the board on this one. This is a game. It's a tough game. You've seen this line pretty much hold all week around that 6 spot. It has gone down to 5.5 at a couple books, but then it goes back to 6. I don't have an opinion in this one. I don't trust Buffalo enough. They got one of the offensive linemen back this week, but they still got some issues there. Cincinnati revitalized with Joe Burrow coming back on Thanksgiving night. Can he do it for a second game? The problem with Cincinnati when you bet them is you still got that defense that is not good, and I don't trust it. If I was doing anything in this game, I probably would have Cincinnati, on a money line parlay or something, but I just can't get to the window with the game. I mean, not Cincinnati, Buffalo on the money line parlay.
Jesse Schul, welcome to the show. 500 of you guys already watching live. Let your friends know. Jesse, real quick before the window closes, any quick prop bets you can give out?
Bucky Irving over 2.5 receptions. That might be it for the early slate.
Well, we can get to the late slate later. What about you, Joe? Any prop bets?
Yeah, I'm firing up Derrick Henry in this early slate. You talked about that defense there, Marco, and I think the Cincinnati Bengals are going to struggle to contain him, and we haven't seen Derrick Henry have that breakout game. So I took him over his regular number. I was just trying to find it. I can't remember what it was. I think it was 63 or 66.5. I took that to the over, but I laddered it up to 80 plus.
Yeah, well, we're about to begin, everybody. So to let you guys know what's going on over in my house, I will have the Buffalo Bills Cincinnati game on the large TV. I will have the Jacksonville Indianapolis Colts on the second large TV. I will have the Tampa Bay Bucks on the phone, and I will have the Indianapolis Colts Tennessee game on the computer. So that's what's going on. Jesse, just looks like you were in the Army all week and got released for the show.
Yeah, something like that.
Jesus, Jesse. I will say this, though. You're looking a hell of a lot younger than you looked last week. Can you explain?
I cut the gray out. That's why my hair is so short there, Prez. At 50 years old, there's a lot of gray in there, and we go every couple weeks to
Wait
cut it
a
out.
minute. Somebody explain this to me. You can cut gray out of your hair? Like only the first half of each strand is gray? Every gray strand in my head, which is a lot, every one is gray all the way to the root.
I will give you a comic book reference, Prez. The newspaper boss in the Spider-Man comics. You know what that guy looks like?
Yeah.
This gray is here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would look like if I don't cut it off.
What's his name? I mean, I know it's played. J.K. Simmons plays it in one of the Spider-Mans, but I can't remember the guy's name. Anyway, I want to welcome everybody in. Titans, nice to see you. Sant Ran, welcome back, brother. Doug, welcome back. Man, already got 600 of you guys watching. Really, Amber, how are you? Really appreciate you guys being here with us. I can't thank you enough for that. So yeah. What else, Jesse? What do you got for your clients? How many plays?
Got a 5-pack of plays, 3 NFL props. I got a college basketball total, and I have NHL side.
Wow, I'm looking. It is snowing big time in Buffalo. So when it snows like this, Marco, are you looking to grab the under as a baseline, or are you worried that, hey, the DBs are going to slip worse than the wide receivers?
No, that's the exact scenario that you get unless you've got wind, okay, there's always an overreaction to weather, because that's the reason. The offensive player knows where he's going and when he's going to make his cut. And that gives you a situation where the defender has to react, and he's the one that could slip and fall when you get an easy score. So overreaction to people when they see snow.
Especially with the Buffalo Bills, because I've seen plenty of Buffalo games where the Bills score 40 points in the snow.
Yeah, I agree on that. Benjamin, thank you. He's cheering for the Colts. Andrew McGinnis joining us shortly. Teddy Saransky, otherwise known as Teddy Covers, the great Teddy Covers, will be hosting the second half of the show. Nell, welcome to the show. Nice to see you guys. Let us know what you're betting today. Games have begun. We're in full swing. I'm excited. And Sean Higgs won't be running whether there's a touchdown or not.
He's in the chat. He's
we
right
love
there.
Sean Higgs. I don't blame the guy. It's all good.
I'd be calling it out too if my TV was that fast.
Yeah, well, it's hard, right? It's hard because he doesn't know when our delay is going to come in, etc. 600 of you guys watching, thank you for being here with us. We're going to be making some in-game bets throughout the day. We'll keep you posted as they come in, and we're really, really good at them.
What's the food today, Jesse?
It's the same old fare. We got pecans and walnuts, chorizo, we got grapes, blueberries, olives, blue cheese, brie cheese, gorgonzola cheese, and 3 different types of chocolate.
3 different types of chocolate.
Like white, dark, milk?
The white chocolate's not chocolate, Joe. Come on.
Oh, I agree. It's not good.
No, it's actually not chocolate.
Oh, it's not actually chocolate? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's got no cacao in it.
Oh, okay. So what is it?
Some made-up thing.
Huh.
Fudge. Glorified fudge.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not chocolate, though. I mean, I don't mind it.
I do have a little bit of white, but mostly dark chocolate and almonds and salted caramel. Chocolate with salted caramel.
Oh,
that's amazing.
He loveth salted caramel.
Yeah, the salted caramel is pretty addictive. It's hard to stay away from that.
Yeah. Sean Higgs likes Washington and the under. I like the under in the Washington game. That's actually a client game for me.
Why weren't they a bigger favorite with Daniels coming back? Like, are you guys trusting the Vikings?
Well, I mean, no.
No? Can you trust either of those teams?
I like Minnesota. I'm on Mini today.
Okay.
Well, they're almost in field goal range for Marco. 4th and 7, Jags are punting. Oh, so much going on already, everybody. Andrew McGinnis joining us soon. Adam Trigger joining us soon. Excited to have all of you guys with us. Derry, nice to see your name. Guys, hit that like button for us, please. And let your friends know that we do this every week. Nice screen pass by Cincinnati. Got them this many yards. 2nd and 10. Santran trusts
Saints
Jefferson.
About to score inside the 5 with the Saints on their opening drive.
Oh, there you go. That's good news for Saint backers. Does that then give us an opportunity to come back on the other side on Tampa Bay?
And Miami 1st and goal and Miami touchdown. Couple quick scores.
Yeah, it is fast.
And the Saints are either in or at the half-yard line. Touchdown Saints. So you got two favorites. You're going to get adjusted line. Well, no, Miami was a favorite. Sorry, you'll get an adjusted line on Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
Jesse, do you like when you got the underdog take the opening drive and get a touchdown? Do you like to look at a reduced number on the favorite in game on that first drive, or do you want to see their if they answer back?
Yeah, I like that as a strategy, but with the Saints, I liked the Saints coming into the game. I gave them out on last call. I did a single gamer video on the YouTube channel with the Saints. So that's not going to stop me from taking Tampa Bay at a better line, but
There's
it's
3.5.
going to be a little bit less exciting for me.
Touchdown Minnesota opening drive.
Well, that's not good for me. And Marco is now Sean Higgs.
So Washington's now a 3.5-point dog. And then you're looking at that other game where the Bucs are 3.5-point favorites still. And the Jets are 4.5-point dog.
Yeah, nice pass by McCarthy there. Wow.
Okay, I'll take
Great
Washington.
drive. Oh, we got our first official bet. What is the bet?
Plus 3.5 with Washington.
Okay. I will put that in.
They're plus 154 on that money line.
Washington.
I'll take the 3.5.
Plus 3.5 for JS. We got our first live bet, in-game bet, Washington plus 3.5. Marco, the wind in this Buffalo game is intense. Wow. I'm on the over in this game. I don't know if that's looking good anymore with this wind.
Wind's totally different.
Oh, look at that.
story.
Jacksonville, big interception. Running, down 20, and he's tackled. Jacksonville down to the 20.
Oh, wow.
Cincinnati, and
Touchdown Tennessee.
and
I was right to him. Man.
okay. I'm asking you guys to not tell me about touchdowns in the Buffalo-Cincinnati game for like at least 15 seconds.
Okay. Every other
That was
game
a
fair game,
horrendous throw by Daniel Jones. That was just
though. It was awful.
not awful.
Yeah. Exactly what the Prez wants to see.
Are you on the Jags today?
That was my only ATS bet, and my ATS bets are 9-3 on the season. There we go. First down, Cincinnati. Douglas Light is grabbing the under in the Buffalo-Cincinnati game, thanks to Marco and Prez's wind statement. Okay, I'd wait. Just wait a few. Wait. Breathe. 700 of you guys watching. Real quick, if any of you guys want to buy any plays over at WagerTalk, use the promo code ENDZONE50. You get 50% off any daily package. I got a lot going for the late games and the night game, as well as NBA, college, and an NHL play. I'll give out an NHL play. I really like the Anaheim Ducks in regulation tonight, guys. It's around minus 125. They had a great bounce back on Friday after their 7-0 loss. And Chicago is just in a soft spot for them back-to-back. They've started to lose, come back to earth. I like Anaheim in regulation tonight, minus 125. Anybody interested in this Tampa Bay game at all?
Not me.
I'm not involved. I lean to the Saints, but I'm not involved.
I have Tampa Bay on the money line in 2 parlays for my clients, so I can't come back, and there's no value for me to hop in here. First and goal for the Jags. We got 7-0 Minnesota. Washington was a bet already. 7-0 Miami. Under and over 47.5 in that game. Anyone interested in the under there? I think the under might be an interesting look.
Not involved there. Got a big third down in the Cincy game, and they got the first down. They're can't even see the yard markers. I think they're inside the 10.
Yeah, they're at the 9.78. Terry Hardway asking about my dad. Yeah, my dad's doing much better. Thank you for that. That's he's going to be fine. Right now, he just wants to start golfing again. That he cannot do. Oh, but thank you for asking that question.
Impressive first drive by the Bengals. Inside the 5, or is that inside? No, touchdown. I have no idea these yard lines.
Touchdown, and touchdown Jags as well, just to let you know. So we got 7-0, 6-0 in both.
Travis Etienne with that touchdown.
Right up the gut.
Well, that does not bode well for my Buffalo money line bet, but it does bode well for my over. So we'll take it. Lots going on today, guys. So many bets in play for me.
Prez, they took a good part of the quarter though on that over bet.
Yes, they did, dude. Yes, they did. I'm highly concerned on that over, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. That's for sure. We got some more people joining us soon, guys. Adam Trigger coming on for the first half. Same with Andrew McGinnis. The second half, we're going to have Rob Vino, Teddy Covers, Sean Alvarez, Sean Higgs. So stay with us all the way through to the end. We have a question here from Darnell Cunningham. He's asked you, Marco, specifically, should I live bet Indianapolis?
You're obviously getting a better number with them now, and that was
well, you're not getting that much better a number. It's only going to be plus 2.5.
Well, you're going from dog to you're going from favorite to
that's not enough value from my perspective. Down 7, that doesn't make sense to me.
Now they did stop Jacksonville on the first drive, 3 and out, and then that was a gift and handing. This is going to be a big series for Indianapolis, no question. How Daniel Jones responds to just there's no other way to say it. Absolutely horrible throw. I don't even know what he was looking at. I mean, across the middle, right into the defender. So this is a big drive for them. If you want to get the value, it's now to get it. If you like Indianapolis, yes. So I'm not making an official play of taking them at that price.
Me either.
Baltimore is going to have to settle for a field goal attempt. Steelers got to stop on 3rd down for a change. And 3-0 Baltimore.
So much going on right now, man. I got so much in play, Marco. I got Baltimore on the money line, parlayed with the Pats from Monday for my clients. I don't even know what to watch first. But right now, I need Tampa Bay. I need Tampa Bay to win this game on the money line, and I need Buffalo to win this game on the money line. Cleveland is plus 3.5. Anyone interested in that bet?
No.
I won't touch it. He's locked up here. That total went up to 37.5. It was 33.5 before that game started.
Tampa Bay down to the 20.
Atlanta at the 12. And Washington.
Great day for the dogs by the looks of things.
So Jesse got the rights. What was the official first live bet? We've only had one. Oh, do we have a turnover in Indianapolis again on the punt, on the kick?
What?
Oh, I think the refs are saying that Indianapolis recovered the ball. I'm hoping they're wrong. And we've got
like they're wrong.
Touchdown Tampa Bay, everybody. Well, it's not on the kick. Oh, yeah, that's not a fumble. The ground caused that. So the first official live bet was Washington plus 3.5. That was made by the wonderful and extremely youthful looking Jesse Shule.
Thank you, Prez.
Always, my brother, always.
And Tampa.
They're still fighting for it, even though it won't end up being a fumble. So the Tampa Bay New Orleans game is now up to 51.5. Is anyone interested in the total in that game? And I cannot see New Orleans putting up another 3 touchdowns here.
No.
Great
was,
play by Buffalo. Go, 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 go. Well, that bodes well. Okay, Buffalo.
Prez.
What's New Orleans priced at right now after that touchdown?
The New Orleans Saints are at +7.5 in some areas, but I'm going to give it out at 7. So you're getting a 7 if you make an official bet.
No thanks, but
And Jesse Gunther writes, Prez, love your content and WagerTalk. I really appreciate that. Thank you, man. We put a lot of work into that content, to say the least, and everybody is involved. It's great stuff. And you guys, hope you check out Joe Madden on WagerTalk Last Call. And Joe, I can do tomorrow night if you want.
Perfect.
Let me
Yeah,
know.
I want you there for sure. Monday Night Football, Eagles Chargers is going to be a good one.
Yes, it is. And where are we at with Herbert? Marco, you have any Herbert injury news for us?
I like how you say it like that. It's good.
He's supposed to play. It's non-throwing hand, obviously, but I never liked that. You saw last week when Aaron Rodgers came back for the Steelers with the injury on the non-throwing hand. Really wasn't that effective. Limited some of the things that he could do, and you always worry about taking one shot could send him out of the game. But speaking of Aaron Rodgers, big pass downfield this week to
Baker Mayfield
Metcalf.
still has that strained AC joint as well.
Well, we got Adam Trigger joining us, everyone. Adam, welcome to the show. And how you doing? And what are you cheering for today?
I'm cheering for the Falcons +7. I'm cheering for Merrimack in basketball, trying to win a basketball game for the first time since the Reagan administration. And I'm cheering for whatever the hell snow is in Buffalo to not make its way 2 hours east. Because I didn't think we were getting more snow, but that does not look promising.
Bring it to us, baby. I want the
send
snow.
it up to Canada.
Send
want
it
up to Canada.
Do you see the play in the Buffalo game? He could have scored a touchdown, the running back, and tripped on the snow all by himself.
We've had 28 inches of snow in the past 8 days. So
That's insane.
I don't need any more snow.
It's still coming down here too. I didn't look how much.
I love it. And I'm off Thursday. I will not be on this show next week. Teddy Covers hosting all the way. I'm off Thursday for ski trip number 1 of the season. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, I'm heading to Whistler. Yeah.
Nice.
If anybody is in Whistler next weekend, DM me. We'll ski together.
You ever go to
Can you give us a live video of you skiing? You got a GoPro ready to go?
Yeah, we have a GoPro, but I'm not going to stream it live.
We don't want to see
Marco,
it.
look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Prez, you are good, but I've been riding with Marco for some years from Bet On It. No pun intended. Ride with Marco, man. Are you kidding me? I'm just thankful that you guys are part of the WagerTalk family. Ride with whoever you want.
This is where I'm at right now. I have a 24-3 lead in a college basketball game with a team I laid 2.5 with. And I have more confidence that the Falcons will cover than I do that I'll hit that game. Because that's how fucking crazy college basketball has been for me in a bad way so far this year.
Josh Allen sacked, horrible run. Yes, but college basketball is still early, Adam Trigger, and it's going to turn for you.
Touchdown, Miami.
Wow. I guess Miami might have been the play. Missed that one.
Me too. I didn't think Tua could play in the cold. It's cold there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
First
really
down, Indianapolis. They're down to the 10. Buffalo's going to have no choice but to kick here.
That's not good for your over.
Not at all. But it is what it is, Marco D'Angelo. All I can do is my best, and then what happens, happens. Field goal 7-3. Baltimore Ravens. I love these microphones.
this drives. I don't know if you guys have the Pittsburgh game on, but whenever their version of the tush push absolutely drives me insane. I want to throw something at the TV when they line up. Rodgers is standing 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage, not even involved in the play, watching the play, and they do the tush push. You're putting 11 players against 10. Well, simple math. You're taking a player out of it.
Marco, you know what though? At least they try. At least they don't need 1 yard and they're not in shotgun like half these teams do, which is the most ridiculous thing I've
watched CFL, Marco?
in sports.
It's just crazy. If you want to do that, go ahead and take Rodgers off the field. Put another guy, on the field.
Well, Marco, do you watch CFL?
I do not.
Because every CFL team has a special unit just for third and shorts, because third down is like fourth down. And they bring in a different quarterback, a short yardage quarterback. Chris Streveler, the guy that was trying out for the Jets, was one that was really good at this. But yeah, every team's got a specific quarterback that comes in for those tush-push situations, and they're very, very good at converting it. And they all try it on, a yard and a half, no problem. They don't mind.
Well,
Isn't the neutral zone larger, though?
Guys, Bill Sandoval writes, Miami always starts out fast, then they disappear. We got the New York Jets now at plus 13. Anyone interested in that bet? Touchdown, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I was going to say, stop the presses, Aaron Rodgers on a rushing touchdown. You don't see many of those.
Andrew McGinnis, welcome to the show. And what are you cheering for today?
I have multiple player props. I'll say the most important one for the early slate is Tyler Warren from the Colts. So hoping he gets the job done. I've got James Cook to have a huge day for the Bills. Last week on the show, I called
by the Colts right now. So
okay.
Hey Jennifer, welcome to the show. Darnell, this is my first time on this live show. I'll definitely be back next week. Teddy doesn't match up to you, Prez. Yeah, listen, nobody does. You judge people against me, you're going to have issues.
He loves that one, eh, Marco?
Oh, Lord. Let's just say you two have very different personalities. Big run on Seattle down to the 30.
What's the consensus here on the show?
Did Washington not get that touchdown?
No, they did not. They have turned the ball over, and that is excellent for my under.
Jeez.
Is anybody head-to-head on the show today, or we're all just what's the consensus? Any same picks, or we're all different stuff?
Yeah, we're all over the map, bro.
All over the map.
Randy writes, Prez has low self-esteem. Yeah, as low as you can go, bro. I'm like underneath. I'm like Barry, minus 6 degrees under the ground. That's how low it is.
McKinnis, isn't the neutral zone bigger in CFL? Isn't that why the 1 yard is like automatic pretty much?
Yeah, but they're changing that going into next year, so it kind of sucks. But yeah, both teams have their own 50-yard line. And it's 55-yard line, and then even the neutral zone, like it's just different. Yeah, the QB and like the field positioning. A lot of people were outraged by that because they're changing some of the rules to make them like closer to American rules, and a lot of people weren't happy about that. The diehard CFL fans weren't happy. Trig, I was talking about you yesterday to somebody actually on a podcast. I haven't chatted with you in a while. I was talking to you about the campus tour that you do. So I met a guy that's been to all, I think, 62 junior hockey arenas in Canada. And I was telling him about you with your college campus tour. Like, that's pretty, I mean, you've got like 300 to deal with, but this guy did like 62 or something like that. That's still pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I have a ways to go. I'm going to get 4 more this upcoming weekend in a span of 24 hours. So,
wow.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go to the Baltimore area. I'm going to do UMBC on Friday night, and then I'm going to go to George Mason, Morgan State, and then I'll be at Michigan, Maryland at night, all just right in order. It works. Nice. It works out. All those schools are like an hour apart, maybe. So it works out. And then I'll probably drive home because I don't sleep. So that's why I just pump myself full of caffeine and keep plugging. So,
The guy I did the CFL show with on WagerTalk this year, Bobby DeBow, he did all 4 CFL games in one weekend, which is pretty
wow.
crazy.
Oh, because they space them out by a day usually, right?
Yeah, he just caught the best weekend possible for it. But it's a lot of travel, like West Coast to East Coast, did a lot. But yeah, and they actually put him in the Guinness World Records for it, which is kind of crazy.
I mean, it's just not that hard to get into the Guinness Book of World Records, but not anymore.
Are you in there, Prez? I feel like you got to be in there for something.
Yeah, I am, for low self-esteem.
Lowest self-esteem in Ontario.
Low in the world. It was
On
measurable.
a
They
4th
measured.
and 1, Seattle going for the tush push. The Atlanta Falcons jump off sides.
That sounds
Yeah, that seems right. Yeah.
sounds about right.
That
Sounds like
seems
something
about
that would
right.
happen in a game I'd bet the Falcons in. Yep. I'll probably match you in terms of negativity, Prez. I mean,
I'm not negative. I just have low self-esteem.
I'm just as negative as they come. I just assume everything's going up in flames at all times. That's just how I roll.
Whoever made that comment in the chat, it's a big win for them because clearly it's in Prez's head now.
Yeah.
Are we just all black with the Jets now? This is the first I've seen of this game. Are those all black uniforms? Or are they green? Oh, they're like green. They're like army green.
Interception by Cleveland. Taking it.
Interception
Inside.
by New Orleans at the 40. Is a flag down, though. Looks like the flag is on the Saints. Oh, J.J. McCarthy running with a first down. Go! Yes! Come on, mark him the first down. I'm on the under. I need this.
Oh, so that, yeah.
Randy says his girl says Prez's nickname is E.F. Hutton. Randy, shout out to your girl. Glad she knows who I am and has given me a nickname. Lots of love. Thank you for that.
I think it's more impressive that she knows who E.F. Hutton is.
Well, I don't know who E.F. Hutton is.
Neither do I. Who is he, Jesse?
I don't know, but Joe D'Amico used to use that reference a lot. I'm assuming he's a media personality from the 50s or something.
Financial advisor.
I never thought that, if your name was like Elliot, Frank. I never put that to an EF, Like I would never come, like who goes by EF? They don't even flow nice. It's not like TJ or something. EF? What the hell is EF?
Edward Francis.
Edward. Oh, look, somebody has been on the Google. How's the Google?
On the Google, yeah. He was a brokerage. He had a brokerage firm in 1904.
There you go. Almost 1,000 of you guys watching. Really appreciate you guys being with us today. Let us know what you're cheering for. Let us know what bets you are making. We have one in-game bet as of now. 14-0 Miami. I'm interested in the under. I can't get there. I have not made a bet. We got a 3rd and 11 with Cincinnati at the Buffalo's 43-yard line. Welcome to the show, Brooke. Nice to see your name. Hey, Roberts, you as well. Nice to see your name. There, Cincinnati with a catch. Oh, my Buffalo bet not looking so good.
Mine either. I like the points.
Well, I don't think my James Cook bet looks good if they're down. So I need them to be ahead.
Well, relax. They're not. The game just started here. They're still running the ball.
It's what Trig was saying about like being negative. Like I'm having a really, really good prop year, but like until like my prop hits, I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna get there. Or, like I need 20 more yards. Is this possible? Like I'm not that guy that in the first half at the intermission, I'm like, this is a lock. This is the best play ever. Like I feel like I'm always nervous till it hits.
You know who is that guy? Is Tokyo Brandon, but he runs hot. Like he just runs good. So it's like he's like, yeah, I'm good. 2nd and 3rd, no out. I have a 1-run lead out. I'll get out of it. No problem.
He's confident.
And he does somehow. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Tokyo Brandon is really good at what he does. And
Yeah, but I'm
dressing
saying
is
he
not what
runs
does.
hot as hell. That's what I'm saying. He like literally is like, I've been messaging with him before, and he's like, "No, we're good." I'm like, the tying run is at second with no outs. He's like, "Well, it'll be fine," and it is.
Well,
and
we
he's
all
like,
know those
usually
people that are more
right.
fun to watch games with. Like we all have those friends that are more fun to watch and sweat out bets. Like some people are positive, some people are just negative the whole time.
I think we got a touchdown in the Cincinnati game. That bodes well for my over, though, Marco.
Nope.
No, it was. Let's see his feet.
I don't know. Let's see.
Well, I mean, given that everything is white, good luck with that one.
Yeah.
They
I just-
cannot overturn
Yep.
that, Marco. He landed in white.
Okay.
No. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Jacksonville driving the ball down to Indianapolis is 30. What else? I'd like to get some bets in, boys.
Yeah, I was just looking at Seattle's team total. It's dropped to 23.5. It's only dropped 4 points though, right? Like it was 26 or 27.5.
We got 14-3 in the Bengals game. I just have too much money riding on Buffalo on the money line to come back at it. And it's still too low. Buffalo, I mean, come on, guys. Cincinnati is now -1.5, up by 11. Someone's got to be interested in that.
No,
That's
I'm
a
not.
no.
I would.
I
I like the Bills. I think
we don't.
the, right
need,
now.
it's
I think
either
the
an
Bills
official
are
bet
good
or
in
it's
game.
not.
Well,
I'm gonna put in the over with the Washington Commanders and Minnesota Vikings. It's 40.5.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
40.5, okay.
So we got the over in the Washington game.
Yeah,
What is the total?
it's 40.5. Prez.
That's good for my. I'm on the under in that game. Joe Madden has an official bet on the over. We got Randy in our chat room with the EF reference, likes the Titans +6.5. Right now, that's obviously on the game. Right now, you can get the Titans at +1. Is anyone interested in that bet?
No, but I want to. I'll add Bills at whatever the number is right now.
So you are going with the Bills. I hope you pull this off. I'm going to give you +2.5, Adam Trigger.
Perfect.
Bills +2.5.
Bills money line. They'll. We had last time I was on the show. We had a similar situation where I think I was on the Jets. They were down huge. They came back and won. That's what's going to happen here. I'm trying
1,000
out
of you guys watching with us.
My positivity. That's me being positive, Prez.
Maximum positivity.
Good job, Adam.
Yeah, way to go.
There we go. 1,000 of you guys watching, really appreciate that. If you guys want to buy something over at WagerTalk today, use the promo code ENDZONE50. You get 50% off. I got 3 games still to go. I got 2 totals in the next grouping. I got a play on the KC Houston game, and I've got
Touchdown Miami.
Touchdown Miami. So there we go. Wow, 21-0. This Miami team. They're going to feel so good about themselves while they watch the playoffs.
This team has been so weird. Yeah, it's like exactly, Prez. Good point. Like they just got good when it didn't matter anymore. Is that what happened?
Oh,
Wow.
New Orleans Saints just did something big. What just happened in the Saints game?
Fourth and 1, and they pitched it out in a 5-yard loss.
Twats.
4th and 1.
Twats. Come on, Tampa Bay.
I can't
Can you
believe
still get the 7.5 on the Saints?
Nope, it's not out of
5.5
5.5. I'll be right back, guys.
The Jets are now 20.5, you guys. Come on, is Miami going to hold on to that lead?
The Jets are dead. Stick a fork in them.
They come back and win it, plus 1,800 on the money line. Yeah.
If Miami wins out, do they have a chance? Or no?
No.
No.
Okay. Because that would put him at what? Like, they would have a winning record, but
Big run by Tennessee.
Okay, I want to see what the
go
Jets.
to the house. Touchdown Tennessee.
What are you rooting for, Marco? I jumped in late.
wait a minute.
Rooting for Minnesota and Indianapolis early.
Okay.
Okay, what do you guys think of Jets team total? It's only 14.5 now. Are they going to score in the second half of this game? 14.5, that's light. No, probably not.
The only problem you have with a team like the Jets, that it's been a train wreck of a season, and when you get down this bad, that's, they could just mail it in. There's no pride on this team. Whenever you're down.
The
What
only
about
pride on
Taylor,
that team is
though?
their
Like,
paychecks.
What are we talking about?
He's not locked in, the Jets. Like, what happens with Tyrod Taylor after the season? Is he free to go anywhere?
What happens to John Smith?
I don't know.
Exactly. Who cares?
I mean, honestly, would Tyrod Taylor be able to get a job next season?
I don't think so.
he's-
Maybe he'll be up in the CFL with Kyler Murray.
I think he's ready to retire, Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, he
I
said
don't
He's
know
been
if
a
he's
perennial
not
backup
going
his
for
whole
him.
career, basically.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
the greatest job in sports.
He said
That's
it's
the
a
Blue.
career,
That's
no?
the Blue Mountain State specialty. There, don't play a game, but just live the career, live the
Yeah.
life.
San Fran
I mean-
writes, safe to say JJ McCarthy is historically the worst QB in NFL history.
No, did
Wow.
you see who quarterbacked last week for Minnesota?
I mean, I don't even know how to
Oh,
respond to that.
Rosemary,
Wow.
that was bad.
Wow.
I was rooting for the kid. I was hoping he'd come out good, but yeah, that was awful.
Joe, can we get your Derrick Henry prop moving, please?
Yeah, let me have a look at what he's at right now. It's not
I need
good.
Baltimore to win this game.
I know, so do I. Henry's only got 12 rushing yards right now. 12. There's the live number 65.5.
I think the under might be the right bet on that game. He's not even on the field.
Yeah.
Josh
Brutal.
Allen, big throw, and drop. Okay. It's too much intenseness for me. I went to a pottery class last night, guys.
How was that?
It was so fun.
Oh, come-
It was so fun. We did
You went
the
to a
wheel,
pottery.
like the wheel, and then you're like with the ghost thing, and
Yeah.
it was so fun.
Is it fun?
God,
Like
I am
fun,
not
like-
going to be able to get that visual out of my head the rest of the day.
Rumor has it next
God.
week he's taking his wife on a hot air balloon trip.
Oh man,
Marco, I would do pottery ghost with you any day, bro. Any day. Horrible throw by Josh Allen. My God, Buffalo's punting. Horrible, horrible, horrible.
the Browns first and goal. We may get an
Going
over
for
in
it.
this Browns game.
Buffalo is going for it on 4th and 4 in their end. This makes no sense, but I can't figure out any of this stuff. Don't tell me if they get it. It's okay. No, it's at the 45s of Cincy. So come on, give me something, Joshua. You all know the answer already. This is not looking good. Oh, this is yes. I'm
See, those are the
definitely
kind of
an
reactions that I
emotional
miss.
sports bettor, to say the least.
I miss those reactions because I only bet props pretty much now in the NFL. So it's only really one big celebration a game. Like I don't get to have those like 25 times a game like that. Maybe if my guy gets a big catch or something, but it's just different when you're cheering on props. You haven't won until you won, really. Like
Titans went bass fishing yesterday. Hope you enjoyed that. I've never fished in my life.
I've never
like
fished
any
either.
type of fishing at all.
Never fished in my. Well, I mean, like when I was young, going to bars looking for women. Do you count that?
Fishing? I've never heard that before.
But other than that, no, I've never fished in my life. I can't.
We
sit
got
still,
Daniel
bro.
Jones injury. Not good.
Oh, I'm heartbroken.
Isn't it like a rite of passage for a man to be able to catch a fish? I thought that's
Maybe
something
it's
like
your rite of
everybody has to
passage.
do.
I'm Jewish, so our rite of passage is just to buy a fish.
Yeah, that's
This is not a good injury for Daniel Jones.
No.
Come on, Alan. Come on, Josh.
Wasn't his leg already broken or something?
Oh, yeah,
I
that
feel like
looks
he was
horrible.
already.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel Jones looks like he's done.
Yeah, he's completely
Yeah,
done.
Yeah, well,
the
he
way
was already
slammed his
playing on
the way he slammed his helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, he did it to himself too. Not even
We
contact.
just broke 1,000 viewers. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So much appreciation for you guys who log on every day, every Sunday to watch this show. Real quick, Jennifer Yasnovsky, welcome to the show. Real quick, guys. The show is sponsored by WagerTalk Media, which owns WagerTalk.com, SportsMemo.com, and the Gold Sheet. We have a YouTube channel, WagerTalk.tv. It's one of the largest sports content channels, sports betting content channels out there. We provide, give or take, about 8 hours a day of fresh content. We have a bunch of live shows. We start every day, 10 p.m. Eastern. Adam Trigger's show. It's Adam, Rob Vino, and who else? Brian Power. Yes, and Brian Power. So that's show is live every day at 10 a.m. At 11 a.m., Andrew McGinnis and Carmine Bianco host an amazing show. It's our flagship hockey show. It's called Puck Time. Minnesota Vikings with a touchdown. And then at noon is Wager Talk Today, hosted by Andy Lang. That show is live as well. I have my own show with Joe Ranieri and Art DeCesar. It is not live, but it is up at around 12:30 Eastern every day. And then we have the show Bet On It, which is our number one show of all time, which Marco is very much involved in. Tell us the schedule of Bet On It, Marco, and what people can be hearing on that show.
Wednesdays, we come out both the college and NFL edition. It's up Wednesday evening. And then we have the mega show where we have some add-on segments to the show that will come out on Thursday, late Thursdays. And then I have a show as well. If you like the segment I do on Bet On It, Marco's Deli, we've done the extended version of Marco's Deli, which has been very popular this season, and that comes out on Thursday evening as well. Generally, the Deli opens at 6 o'clock. It's where I preview games and do my scenario plays, trap games, and things of that nature. And it's been very popular and very profitable as well. So check all of the shows out at WagerTalk.
Yeah, 4th and 4 for Buffalo. And guys, we also have a lot of single shows, single game videos as well. So check that out. Please, anyone jumping on the Ravens, EW wants to know. I've just got too much in play on them on the money line, so I really don't see myself coming back.
Touchdown Buffalo.
Yeah, what a play! What a play by Joshua! Joshua!
I'm just seeing it now.
Oh, wait, flag. There's a flag.
No.
That flag is after the fact. It has to be. Marco, you're pissing me off.
I'm just telling you that there was a flag.
He's just the messenger. He's just the messenger.
Messenger always gets shot. Come on.
What is the flag on?
I'm watching on End Zone, so they cut away to watch the Jets punt return for whatever reason.
Here we go. Roughing the passer.
That's why we're watching it. Big punt return for the Jets into the end zone.
Indianapolis punting themselves on a 4th and 23. Jets touchdown. And what is Buffalo going to do now? Are they going to go for it? This roughing the passer stuff is horrible. Yeah, Andrew, speaking of Monteblanc, he should be the backup, no?
Oh, yeah. I defended him long enough, Prez. He's the backup now, for sure.
Yeah.
They were even considering maybe not even playing him today, but because they play on Tuesday, it's a back-to-back. So I was just answering Noodle's question there. I just think there might be value on him today because it's minus 130 now.
Extra double for the Bills, 14-11. My Buffalo team is back. My over is in play.
That's good for Trig. Good for
What?
Triggs too. Good for Triggs bet.
Not so happy about the
Very
touchdown
confident
in Minnesota, but we can live with that. I can't find an in-game bet, guys. And listen, that is important to know because we're not here just to make bets. We're here to make money. And if we can't find any opportunities now, well, we got tomorrow. And if we can't find any tomorrow, we got Tuesday. There is never a rush to make bets. I do want to say that Canada got a great draw in the World Cup. So very happy about that. Carmine's hoping Italy makes it through. Oh, speaking of Carmine, guys, he's got a 5% NFL bet tonight. 5%. That's the strongest play that we have at WagerTalk. And you guys can get it all for half price. Use the promo code ENDZONE50. So make sure to check that out. Trig, what are you doing the rest of the afternoon?
Well, probably shoveling snow since I just checked the forecast and it says there's 100% chance, 100% chance of snow at in Oneida, New York from 2 p.m. till about 10, which means that snow from Buffalo is 100% coming my way. I'm only about 2.5 hours from Buffalo.
You got to get sponsored by a tire company.
Trigger, are you ready to have your mind blown?
Can't wait.
100. If it says 90% chance of snow, that does not mean there is a 90% chance of snow. That means that 90% of the area is getting snow. Most people do not know that.
I just learned that this year.
I can just about guarantee I'll get buried because that's what always happens. I live near.
I know,
Lake,
but that's
so
if it says, "Oh, EW just jumped on the Ravens money line. Let's go, Prez." Yeah, let's go. Why?
So,
yeah,
Trig, while you're shoveling snow, are you bitching while you're doing it, talking to yourself about
absolutely,
dude. Let me tell you how
old man from Home Alone.
Let me tell you how it goes with Trigger. Oh, someone's at my front door. I'll be right back.
I thought that was part of the joke. Someone's at my.
Yeah, I'm not a big manual labor guy. I don't know if you could tell. I don't enjoy being out there freezing, shoveling, and like I do shovel. Like although Matt Mallory's dad will send like one of his buddies over to like plow, like he'll like plow like some of our driveway, but it's like we live in a neighborhood, so you can't really. I mean, you can only he'll plow like the bottom of it where we get the plow just crushes us. I still have to do the sidewalk and
Yeah,
it's like I have a small enough driveway where I don't need a snowblower. Yeah, I am
miserable, according to you, that you're the guy that shovels the driveway, and you're like a chicken with a head off. Like you shovel this part, it's all good. Then you shovel this part, and this part needs shoveling again.
Yeah,
interception for Atlanta.
I can set up the camera and you can watch if you want. I'll stream
guys.
it.
Adam Trigger will be live streaming his snow shoveling, etc., etc. Okay, guys, talk amongst yourselves. I'm muting myself. I got a friend over who came in. It's his birthday today, so I am here though. Cleveland with a touchdown, 14-10. Guess that total is now 49.5. Anyone interested in the under in that? That's a lot of value.
I think so. I think it'd be pretty good. I'll tell you what, I'm interested. I have right now over 21.5 completions for Kirk Cousins. But I think the live value on that game for Kirk would be over 166.5 passing yards. Like that is just a ridiculous difference from what the original number was. You look at the matchup here. I mean, they're playing a defense that ranks second against the rush. Like, unless he just has such a horrible day overall, they're going to have to keep throwing the ball. Marco, you said they just got the ball back, right?
The Atlanta did bad throw by Darnold. They're like at
So-
the 30.
So maybe that helps. I think that's a good play. Like, I'm not going to jump in on it because I already have the completions, and I don't like to double dip on the same player twice. But yeah, guys, over 162.5 is the current number at DraftKings. I think it's a pretty good bet.
I like it.
Have Cash in the chat was like, don't you just like have a neighborhood kid do it for you? If one of the kids in the neighborhood knocked on my door and was like, hey, can I shovel your driveway for money? I would gladly pay them to do it. I don't even know if like, I live in like a traditional neighborhood, cul-de-sac, stuff like that. I never see kids anywhere. Like, I don't even think they go outside anymore.
Yeah, that's
So,
my
and I
get off
certainly
my
don't think
lawn
they're
situation.
shoveling people's driveway.
Exactly.
I'm happy to.
They're sitting in their
I
house
was
playing
played
Roblox.
by Aaron Rodgers to
The kids
Metcalf.
not here. Yeah, I get the kids to shovel mine. They're always knocking.
I'd be thrilled. Someone come if you're a, you know,
When
if
I
you're
lived
the
in
area and you're
Pennsylvania,
watching.
I had a guy. He did my grass in the summertime, and he did my driveway and snow blow the sidewalks in the wintertime. I had him on retainer. If we got 2 inches or more, he automatically came, and I just paid him at the end of the month for however many visits he had to make, because my ass wasn't going to be out there shoveling snow. Sorry.
It's pretty dangerous
way
if
to
you're
do it.
old and out of shape to be shoveling snow. A lot of people die. A lot of people have heart
Yeah,
attacks.
it's a big
and
heart
die from
attack.
shoveling
Big
snow.
heart attack
Well,
thing. Yeah.
That's what happened to Rempe from the Rangers, his dad, right? Here in Calgary.
Really?
Yeah.
No
Shoveling
way.
snow.
Yeah. Shoveling
Wow.
snow.
I mean, it's super common. People
Yeah.
just having a jammer while they're shoveling snow.
Well, Trig, like we're one of the younger ones at WagerTalk, and I know I'm leading the way with the younger one, but that's my first get off my lawn type of thing. The older I get, like kids these days, they're not out playing outside enough, but they're also not doing stuff like that. You guys know, I used to go door to door. I used to offer to wash people's car, like to rake their leaves, to do this and that. Kids aren't doing any of that anymore. And like, they won't even work regular jobs because like, oh, I'm not getting paid enough. Like, so Trig, I feel for you. I feel for you.
Yeah.
I think that's smart. Marco, you're a smart man for what you were doing, though. Getting them on retainer, that's the way you do it. My stepdad, he runs a landscaping and snow removal business. So, in the summer, he's, landscaping and stuff. But in the winter, it's just snow removal. He prefers that because it's more guaranteed, right? Like, he gets these contracts, and no matter how much it snows, he already knows what he's getting. Like, it's up to a certain point, then they have to pay him more, but they're just on contract.
I think we just got a Jacksonville turnover, guys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that looks good. That looks good for us. Bankroll
Atlanta
on
kicking
tilt.
a field goal blocked. Might want to look at the under in this.
Which game, Marco?
Atlanta-Seattle field goal blocked.
Yeah, 3-3. The under right now is 35.5. I'm going to make that my first official bet, Marco D.
Look at the
Prez.
quarterbacks in that game. They've both gone 4 of 9. Sam Darnold's passed 30 yards. Cousins 31. It's gross.
Yeah, Prez, Kirk Cousins over 163 will be my first contribution.
Can you just hold on to that? Because I need to get my bets in, please.
Does Zane Gonzalez just have unlimited chances at being an NFL kicker? I saw he was the person that got it blocked. I feel like he's been on a different team he's always the guy, like, it seems like there's no kickers left, and someone's like, call Zane Gonzalez. He's still around.
Okay, my
I'm
bet
looking
is
now. He's been on
officially
7
in.
teams.
So I'm on the under 35.5 as an official bet in the Seattle game. And then, Andrew, I'm going to write yours down now. So give me a second. Seattle under 35.5. Prez, Andrew, what do you got?
Kirk Cousins over 163.5 yards, passing yards.
63.5.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
I'm interested in the Saints if somebody can get me a good line.
A good line for the Saints. The Saints come marching through. Is that a good line?
Plus
I don't
7
even
and
think
a
I
half.
got it right.
Plus 340 on the money line. Oh, it just locked
hoping
up.
for better.
The Saints
It
are
locked.
plus 9.5, Jesse.
Okay, give me the 9.5 then.
Okay,
Jesse. All right.
Let me
There we
double
go.
check that line. 8, 9.5.
Shug just got picked off. I figured they would have to adjust that.
Yeah, I have his
I think the
passing
Saints have been
yards.
playing well.
I have
Guys,
his passing yards, Jesse.
we have
That's
6.
gonna be tough.
Let me just summarize quickly. We have 6 live bets in play. We have Washington plus 3.5. We have Washington over 40.5. We have Bills at plus 2.5. Seattle under 35.5. Kirk Cousins over 163.5. Saints plus 9.5. And Marco has to go soon minus 300.
Yeah, it's going to happen right now. Tip for Pittsburgh in big third down play, but a trend with the Steelers all season long is they get outplayed in the second half because Tomlin doesn't make any adjustments in game.
Okay.
So
Yeah, well, he's never been a good in-game coach.
So you might want to look at some plays with Baltimore second half.
Well, I'm
And
hoping you are right.
And on that, I am going to leave you guys because I'm getting some text from Johnny. I got to check something out. And good luck with your plays, guys.
Marco
Thanks, Marco.
D'Angelo, thank you for
Marco.
joining us, my brother. Lots of love. Marco
All right, guys.
D'Angelo,
Good luck.
everyone.
See you.
Pittsburgh with a field goal. That's 10-3. I want to play Baltimore here, guys. Do I come back in on this Baltimore? I'm gonna put a half a wager on Baltimore. They are plus. Let me see what I can get because they're a little bit all over the map.
Prez, they're going to win that by a field goal at least, right?
I can't see. I'm playing a small wager on Baltimore.
You lay 2.5 with them. They're plus 132.
I'm going to take the. I'm going to take the money line. So that's going to be my official bet. Okay, so Baltimore on the money line at plus. What did you get there, Joe?
They are. I'm getting them at plus 106. If you do spread, you can get them plus 132. Laying 2.5.
I took them on the
yeah.
I took them on the money line. A lot of snow going on in Buffalo, that's for sure. I'm going to mute myself, guys. I'm right here, though.
Trying to figure out which game to watch when which one I want to get put on here.
I think that the Bucs Saints is going to be a good game for the rest of the game. Myself,
Yeah,
they just held the Bucs to a field goal.
So I have Shuck over 217.5, Jesse. So I've got some work to do with that one.
Okay.
That
It's a
one's
nice
not going to be easy. And then I have the other, like I said, I have Kirk Cousins over 21.5 completions. I recommended the live bet on his passing yards
He's
over.
going to get a touchdown.
Was much better in the second half the last couple weeks, wasn't he? I feel like last week he had a terrible first half because I was on them, and he had an awful first half, and then I think he hit his passing over in the second half. So
we have 3 different pronunciations. I say shug, you say show. What did you say, Andrew?
I think Andrew pronounced it correctly.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I looked it up before the show in case I was asked what I was on. And it's like you're shucking for oysters. It's SHUCK, which doesn't make any sense because it looks like it's either shuff or show, but it's shuck apparently. So.
I thought it was shug with a G, but if you looked it up, I'll take your word for it.
I just say Tyler.
I like that.
Easier.
I'll tell you, I used to do play-by-play commentary for basketball, and I had a player actually after the game DM me on Twitter, on like my commentary Twitter, and like was just completely reaming me out for saying his name wrong. And he goes, "Next time, just call me number 6 or call me by my first name." And like I was like, "Dude, I'm so sorry." Like, and like usually I was pretty good at it, but like this guy ripped me. Like he was like really pissed. I'm just like, all right, man, next time I'll just call you number 6.
Well, Andrew, you would know this about hockey, but in the 90s, when all the Russians came over, all their names were mispronounced.
big time.
Krutov, Larionov, Makarov, Fedorov. That none of those were all incorrect pronunciations. They just butchered all the Russians' names, and it seems to be a real common thing in hockey of mispronouncing people's names. And what about Zach Parise? Didn't he change his name like after a decade in the NHL? He comes out and says, "Actually, you guys have been saying my name wrong the whole time."
It's Parisi. Yeah, they changed their name halfway. Well, didn't an NFL player do that this year? I think an NFL player.
Everybody calls Justin Herbert, and it's clearly Herbert.
Yeah, he's clearly French.
Clearly.
Looks like a French guy for sure.
I got a poker game with my buddies later today.
Nice.
We have all the TVs set up. We do this every third Sunday. We got about 35 guys. It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Prez, does anybody ever get distracted and it pisses you off because they're watching the games too much?
Yeah, me. I'm the only
That would
one
be me. I was going to say that would be me.
I need to.
My friends and I used to do a poker night, but we would do it during big UFC events, and we had to stop doing that because it would be their turn, like on the table, and then they'd be just watching the fight.
Yeah, no, I'm the only guy that cares. Like I actually I got the TV in front of me. I got my iPad in front of me. Like I'm barely functioning at the poker table, but it is just a lot of fun. It's just, it's just a group of guys. Okay, boys. We're winding down some of these games going into first half. We got Teddy Covers joining us. Joe, thanks for being here so long. What happened to the Eggs Benny?
Well, I have to go to the teddy bear toss today. I'm trying to plug in my laptop. The Hitman one.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but that's Bret Hart.
Theo Fleury's team. Is Fleury still the part owner of that team?
Yeah, I think he still is. So
take a video, Joe. Put it on Twitter. I always love seeing those. Are you bringing
it should
one?
be fun. So my brother's in from Australia with his kids.
Interception, Pittsburgh
last night.
Great.
And they got pictures with Lonnie McDonald. They had so much fun. So, but teddy bear toss today. So
we got a touchdown,
touchdown,
Cincinnati, interception, Pittsburgh.
Have a good time, Joe. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, Joe, that sounds fun. Enjoy.
Will be fun.
This Pittsburgh defense is the 5th worst unit in the league, and they're playing lights out right now. Something is so wrong in Baltimore. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was at a game for that, Joe, and the home team didn't score. The home team didn't get a goal.
No. To get fired.
That would have been awful.
There was a lot of reason for the Pittsburgh Steelers to get fired up this week.
Yeah.
And that's for – so wait, we're not talking about Bret Hart. That was just –
No, there's a team called the Hitmen.
Yeah, the Hitmen.
Yeah, so but Bret Hart is from Calgary.
Yeah.
But the name is named after Bret Hart, though. That's why they're called the Hitmen.
Yes. Got it.
Yeah.
There's
20 of us all going. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
There's still 9 minutes left in the first half in this Baltimore game. And
Joe,
there's some of these other games are going to halftime.
I really don't know, to be honest with you, who else is involved in the
I think it was Theo Fleury and one more really super famous, like Don Cherry or something crazy like that.
It's pretty cool, actually. For people that don't know what Joe was talking about there, it's for charity around the holiday season. Mm-hmm. So when the home team scores their first goal, everybody brings a stuffed teddy bear to the game, and they all throw it on the ice, and it all gets donated to families around the holiday season. So it's pretty cool.
Great. Nothing like donating used, thrown, cold, broken teddy bears. Couldn't they just give them directly to the families before they whip them at somebody?
So you put them in like a plastic bag. So they're like not used. You don't have used.
Getting around.
It's a lot of fun. It really is.
Couldn't they just bring them to the families?
Yeah.
I like this from the best there is, the best there ever was, the best there ever will be. Yep.
I think we should get Prez a T-shirt that says "Let them eat cake."
Well, I read Bret the Hitman Hart's biography, believe it or not.
I was in his bar last summer and saw him walk past. I couldn't believe that it was him because I used to idolize him when I was younger. pretty cool to
He's
see him.
getting pretty old now, right? He
Yeah.
probably doesn't look that good anymore.
No, he doesn't, but he's still got that attitude.
Whoa,
when he walks
James
around
Cook,
with all
nice
these-
run. Whoever's on James Cook, Andrew McGinnis, you got 15 yards there.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh,
This
nice.
is we got a punt coming from Washington. Yes, so this is looking good on my under.
I needed
in
that, Prez.
game.
I needed that big time.
What happens to the teddy bears that don't make it over the glass?
You keep chucking them, right?
you
Like
keep
if one
chucking them.
lands in front of you, you're throwing it. One hits you in the head, you're throwing it.
And if you do concuss someone, who gets sued?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Probably the arena.
Yeah, no punitive damages in Canada, though. Did you know that, Adam Trigger?
Say that again.
No punitive damages in Canada.
Did not know that. Did not know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's an American thing. And both sides, those are two interesting arguments because both sides have a lot of merit. Joey opinions. My top locks live are under in Baltimore-Pittsburgh game, 46.5. The Bengals -2.5, Tampa Bay -5.5, and the under in the Falcons game. Thanks for sharing, Joey. That's awesome.
You mean that? I was
Go
gonna say,
ahead.
do you mean Bills? I was gonna say we're not in the. Are those yours opinions? I didn't know if you were telling him the live
That's
play.
Joey's actual in-game bets.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So
these are
he's on
Joey's
Bengals.
picks.
So
Yeah.
I was gonna say I still like the Bills in game. It's probably the same thing. I
It
they
is
gave
the
up a
same
touchdown,
thing,
but
yes.
I still think that they'll find. I don't know that the Bengals get enough stops over the course of the entire second half to like not let Buffalo back at least
Right.
tied, and then it's like, we have the +2.5, so that gives us a couple other ways to potentially win a close game late. So I still like that. I'm not sure if it looks like it's still 2.5. So it looks like Joey and I are head to head right there, if you will.
Well, there you go. Joey can win all the others and lose that one and still be happy, Ad. Okay. We still got 3-3 in the Seattle-Atlanta game. The total now is 30.5. I think you still got to look at the under. I've already locked in at 35.5 under, but I think you got to look at the under there still. Tennessee and Cleveland, 47.5. I think you got to look at the under there. I'm not interested in that, but I think there's value. Tampa Bay is -8.5 in game. I don't know if there's much value there. That's for sure. And a 3rd and 2, Pittsburgh just missed. It's now 4th and 2. Based on Tomlin, I'm thinking they're going to kick. We'll find out. Rodgers is still staying out there. I'll keep you posted. And yeah, we've got a spammer in our midst, so I don't know how to get rid of the spammers.
I got you, Prez. I
Thank
got
you,
your back.
brother. Please. I don't. Prez, have you ever done the in-store pro lines in Ontario? No. I mean, yes, when it came out 300 years ago, but no, I don't do pro line betting. Mostly because I don't do spread parlays ever. Literally ever.
Carmine told me a
goal.
funny story about that, actually, Prez.
We got Baltimore's a bunch of morons. Pittsburgh just got the field goal, and I think they might get the first down out of this.
Wow.
Carmine told me a story about the Ontario pro line there, and he told me this on a show, so I can say this, that they had odds listed for a game that had already finished. So the convenience store owner closed the store down, and him and Carm maxed out their bets. They made like $4 or $5 grand on betting on soccer games that finished.
That's incredible.
In the 90s, this used to happen all the time with in BC, we have what's called Sports Action, which is, I think it's the same thing as Proline, just under a different name. They used to have like Olympic hockey or international hockey, teams like Kazakhstan. I remember there was one team where they literally didn't have enough sticks. I think it was Belarus. Players were sharing equipment. They didn't even have their own equipment. And you could bet on Canada to beat this team back in the 90s. I mean, it was like -500, but they shouldn't have even been putting up lines, right? And you could do parlay. Let's say you could do a parlay. You could just bet on Belarus to lose their 3 games in the first round and get even money on that. And I was just going to town on it. For my teenage self, I was like 18, 19, betting $500.
Touchdown Pittsburgh, everybody. That went from a field goal to a touchdown. Now Baltimore is in trouble. We got a huge play in the Buffalo game. 3rd and 1 in Tampa Bay. One of our listeners wants to know about under 46.5 in the Baltimore-Pittsburgh. You put that in before the touchdown. So I'm not, I have no opinion there. I don't think that's still the current line. 48.5 is the over and under in the Baltimore game. I don't know. I got no thoughts there. 48.5. That's 4 touchdowns. I'd bet over. I don't like the under, especially with Baltimore having no choice but to make a comeback.
Yeah.
So that's a no for me.
All right, guys, I gotta take off. Got some stuff to do. Got some snow to shovel, I'm sure. I'm not even in a room that can see right now to the outside, so it'll be a mystery to me.
I'm praying for you.
Adam, I don't care. Like, go shovel, and you know what? When you're done, shovel again.
Stay warm, Trey. Stay warm out there.
I got a 17 and 15-year-old stepsons.
Oh, touchdown Falcons?
I don't shovel no more.
I think we got. Let's go. It's big for me. I'm on Falcons. Falcons +7 is one of my 4%ers. I got another one in the 4:00 window. If anyone,
well, you're interested. Up 6-3 now with the Falcons. So now, and you're having an outstanding NFL season, right, Ad?
Prez, it is. I cannot hit a basketball play to save my life, but like I can't lose in football. It's crazy. Like I spend every waking minute watching college basketball, going to games, following it. But that's like, we could have the conversation, like, knowing ball and betting is not the same thing, but like, I'm also like constantly beating numbers. So like, that would be the important thing, is that I'm getting in at the right number. Can't win a basketball play. Football, I'm just like, it's like, I've got like 6 in a row in college. I'm up like 30 units in NFL. So someone make that make sense to me. I don't know. I guess I'm not going to complain. I mean, wins are wins. It doesn't really matter where they're coming. Although I know we have some pissed off folks that are like only betting my college basketball, that, hopefully one of them doesn't drive the plow through my neighborhood. So I might not be, if I'm at the bottom of my driveway, I might get hit. But yeah, it's just, that wasn't it. Okay. So that's, I was a little behind there. So the Falcons settled for 3, I see. Lovely.
Yes. 6-3.
We'll take it.
Tampa Bay just got stuffed. 4th and 1. That's twice already that Tampa
Saints are getting the ball back, or
twice already.
All right, guys.
See you,
Adam Trigger. Thank you for doing this, Dad. Lots of love, and I know it's going to turn for you, dude, in college hoops.
Appreciate that. In the process of blowing a 24-point lead as we speak, so we'll see about that. But yeah.
Well, you predicted it, dude. You predicted
I did.
It. So
it's a 3-point game right now, if anyone was wondering. So
we'll
see. Yep. All right. We'll see you guys.
We got a big second half lineup for you. I'll let you know who's going to be on the show in the second half. It'll be hosted by Teddy Covers. We're going to have Sean Higgs, Tom Viola, David Delano, Rob Vino, and the Mad Russian will all be live streaming from this stream for the second half of games. So check that out. Stay with us all the way through to the end. We have a bunch of in-game bets in play, 7 to be exact. We'll keep you guys posted on that throughout the day. Thanks for joining us, guys. A real pleasure having you with us. Cincinnati first down. I think they're going to come away with a field goal on this drive, putting Buffalo down by 2 scores. Indianapolis with a field goal, 21-10. Jacksonville just got a first down. Lots of going on still. Stay with us. Hope you're enjoying the show. Hit the like button, please, guys. Hit that like button. Greatly, greatly appreciated.
I'd love some passing yards from the Saints before this half ends. I got 2 minutes for some just garbage passing yards.
They're going to get some. They're going to score.
I wouldn't call them garbage. This is a 10-7 game, bro.
Yeah, but they're probably not going to score out of it.
No, they're going to
they could get a field goal. They're going to score. Just don't run it, Jesse. That's all I care about. Just don't run.
I pity the fool who has Tampa Bay in Survivor.
I don't, because at least he's in Survivor and has a winning ticket right now.
I'm just saying that it's the number one Survivor.
Tampa Bay. On Joe Burrows.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Looks like, yeah.
Is that the game you're watching right now?
I'm watching 4 games right now.
Okay.
Why?
No, because you gave me a reminder about Cook. Have you seen anything else from him?
No.
Okay.
They don't have the ball currently, my brother.
48 yards. Okay. So what? Where are they right now? Second. Okay. So I'm halfway there. I need him to get 100, and he's
first down. Jacksonville at the 45 of Indianapolis. We got one game already at halftime. That's the Washington-Minnesota game. I'm on the under in that game. The halftime line is Washington -3.5, and a total that you can get 20.5 or 21.5. So if you think they're going to be 3 touchdowns and you got a lot of outs, there's a nice middle for you. Cincinnati 3rd and 18, 33 seconds left in the game here. Andrew, please get rid of the spammer guy. Joe Burrow marching back, about to hurl the ball, big throw, and a miss. They'll be punting. 23 seconds left.
Prez, I want to mention 2 things. One thing I wanted to mention was that my show with Andy Lang tomorrow, Props and Parlays, we go over just one game every single Monday Night Football. You guys can catch that. It gets posted around lunchtime, so it's a great show there. We go over receiving props, passing props, rushing props, touchdowns, and we do a same-game parlay. Also want to mention that promo code is so great. Endzone50 for 50% off any daily package. I do have a best bet for Sunday Night Football, Texans and Chiefs. Number 1 at WagerTalk with player props. Player props have been fantastic for me. I'm on a 7-2 best bet run with NFL player props and a plus 38 unit long-term run. So guys, Chiefs and Texans, looking forward to this one tonight. Chiefs, Texans, I have a best bet 4% player prop you guys can get at wt.buzz/am. Don't pay the $25. Use that promo code endzone50, or you guys can use the promo code SCORE3 to get 3 days for the price of 1. That promo code does expire tonight. That's SCORE3, 3 days for the price of 1. But 7-2 run with the player prop best bets. Number 1 at WagerTalk. Also, number 7 out of 32 people. No one knows me really for NFL, guys, but number 7 out of 32 people, I'll happily take that.
Breathe now. We had a turnover in the Jacksonville game. Indianapolis has the ball. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 50. I'm told Baltimore is driving. I actually didn't have that one on the TV. I don't know where they are. You just got a nice 10-yard pass from the Saints, Andrew, except there is a flag on the play, and my guess is it'll be holding.
False start.
Okay, so that doesn't count for you. Sorry. Buffalo taking the ball into the half, down by 10. They are getting the ball to start the half. Quentin, Paul, let's go Steelers. We're against each other, but I'm happy you're here. Thanks for joining us. 1,000 of you guys watching the show. Really appreciate you guys being here with us today. We're going to do this every Sunday all the way through the NFL season. Teddy will be hosting the second half of the show. We've got 6 new people coming on. Slowly but surely, this group will fade away. Joe Madden has got her teddy bear toss. When are you leaving us, Joe?
Pretty quick here. I got to be at my mom's within the hour. So, yeah.
Well, say hi to your mom.
I will.
I'm just going to ask
Teddy.
Teddy.
You said hi, Prez.
Juwan Johnson. There we go. Come on, Jesse.
And of course, I should have taken the Flames last night because my mom was there. Anytime my mom goes to a game, You got to bet it.
Well,
Let us know. Let us know when she's going.
The info there, Joe. There you go, guys.
Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
winning information.
It
But
always seems to happen.
We got 2 games at halftime right now. Buffalo is -7.5 or 6.5 at BetMGM in the second half. That's not horrible. Total of 27.5. Baltimore is moving the ball. This is good news for Baltimore fans, including me, although I'm not a fan of the team, but I am right now. P. Sandhu, nice to see your name. Derry Hardaway, Brad Farrar, thank you for being here. Field goal Seahawks at 6-6 at halftime, or about to be halftime in that game. What's the mom's angle? 805 Noodles. Every time Joe Madden's mother goes to a Calgary Flames game, they win. That is not true, but that's what Joe thinks.
It is. It is. Every time. Actually,
time.
There's been like one
Every
time. Yeah. So she doesn't go to every game, Press.
Touchdown Browns, 17-14. That game might go over the total in the first half. We got a 4th and 1 for the New Orleans Saints, 1:08 to go. They are just on the cusp of field goal range. They're going for it instead. Let's see what happens here. Tampa Bay has been stopped twice, and New Orleans has been stopped once. That's good news for me.
First down.
Touchdown
for Tampa Bay. First down for Tampa Bay.
Oh, yes, I just said that.
Yeah, the Saints were stopped is what I'm saying.
Yes, I said that too. We got a flag in the Pittsburgh game, and they're both screaming that it's the other team. Defense, there you go. First down, Baltimore. Let's go. Let's go.
Man, I feel for Daniel Jones. I didn't see that was an Achilles injury for him. That's tough. I thought it was. That's tough.
Jonathan Taylor.
Who's the backup again in Indy?
Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. 3rd and 1 for Indianapolis, 1:54 to go in the game. Baltimore, 2 minutes to go. 1st and 10 from the 25. Lamar Jackson. Oh, Gavault. And we have a flag on the play. Hey, Prez, what TV show are you watching this week? Says Big Time 211. Well, I'm finishing The Last Frontier. 2 episodes left. Very excited about that, actually. I have started The Beast in Me, but I'm not going to watch that because Claire Danes is in it. And
I watched it.
Like the bottom line, and I understand a lot of people not understanding this, but like Claire Danes only plays miserable woman, and I don't need that in my life. I don't care how good the topic is. I don't care how good the story is. I don't need miserable estrogen in my life. So I quit after about 20 minutes of that show because there she was again, miserable like always.
It's a good show, though.
Yeah,
I get to move to Thailand.
I get the cooties when I'm around miserable females.
Yeah, I had to move thousands of miles away.
Indianapolis, 4th and 1. They get stopped. Jacksonville gets the ball back. So they're looking good. I understand what you're saying, Jesse. I agree. So, yeah, not with you on the Claire Danes show. But the first 3 seasons of Homeland was spectacular if you could deal with that misery of a woman.
Unfortunately, Prez, you're going to probably have to deal with more of that now that Netflix has purchased Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
A lot less diversity in the entertainment industry.
Oh, the Mad Russian is joining us from his studio. Welcome to the stage, Jeffrey.
How you doing, Prez? Great to see you, ladies and gentlemen.
What are you
Jeff.
cheering for, my brother?
The early games, I have the Browns, the Steelers, and the Bengals.
Then you're looking good, and good.
I hope you're right with the Browns. I was a little nervous there early, man.
Yeah,
They've turned a corner.
17-14 now. Still not officially covering the number, but they obviously have momentum.
What's that? Do you know what that line is right now, live-wise? I'm going to look that up for
Yes,
us.
I can tell you right now.
Okay.
Which game are we talking about?
We're talking about the Browns.
5.5.
5.5. So we're okay. Got it.
Portland won with Tampa Bay. They're going to give it another go. They're 0-2 on these fourth down conversions. Full start by Jacksonville. Lots going on here, guys.
I'm so happy,
With
Prez.
everyone
I sold
popping in,
my-
I'm going to pop out.
Joe, thank you, man. Thank you for doing it. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Check Joe Madden
See you,
out
Joe.
on a Wager Talk
Thank you,
last call.
Yeah, we'll
So,
see you
yeah.
tomorrow, guys. Have a good one. Good luck on your bets. Bye,
Yeah,
guys.
805. All my exes live in Texas, and that's why he lives in Tennessee. That's fair.
What's up, Teddy Covers?
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Teddy, I love that color on you. I'm not even lying. I'm not being facetious or sarcastic. That color is amazing. It brings out the gray in your hair, the blue in your eyes, and just the goodness in your cheeks.
I appreciate it, Lawrence. I don't have any blue in my eyes.
I can't see your eyes, nor have I ever gazed at them. And I have zero idea what color your eyes are. But that shirt is beautiful. You look great.
Thank you, Lawrence. I'm
What
not
do you
worried about
cheering
my look.
for?
I'm worried about my pick.
Jacksonville! Who are you cheering for, Teddy?
I got all my action in early action today. I got nothing later. But right now we're rooting for the Jaguars. We're rooting for the Minnesota Vikings, and we're rooting for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So you and Jeff Petch are all looking good, the three of you. Congrats. So far, at least. I'm on Jacksonville with you. You and I obviously spoke about that game in great detail and both agreed and ended up both releasing it. So yay. There we go. First down for Baltimore. Huge penalty for Pittsburgh. Guys, Teddy's going to be taking over from me any minute now. Teddy, you're going to have a really great cast of characters on. Obviously, Jesse and Andrew can stay if they want, but you're going to have Sean Higgs joining us. He just entered the studio now. We're going to have Tom Viola, the mustache man, David Delano. He talks so much, Teddy, you're going to have to find areas to speak. Rob Vino, a good friend of yours and a great guy, and we already have the Mad Russian with us. So that's your lineup, Theodore. I'm going to put the in-game bets that we've currently made in Slack right now so that you can follow along with them, and you can take the show over, my good friend.
Sure. I'm just waiting for you to stop talking.
I've stopped.
Speaking of stopping talking, I'm out of here. I got something to do, somewhere to be. So thanks for having me, guys.
The hair looks great, Jesse. You look great.
Thank you.
Teddy, I will hang out with you.
Prez already told me my hair looks great, by the way. So
No, I never said that, Jesse. I said you look younger. I didn't say your hair looks great.
You look young.
Never mind.
Okay. Let's get our compliments right. Okay, Teddy, do you want me to stay or go? Your choice.
This is what I want to do. Talk about what the halftime numbers are right now. Seattle, Atlanta tied 6-6. I'm seeing Seattle -3.5 second half, 21.5 for that total. Juice to the under. Any interest? Anybody?
Give me Seattle.
You want Seahawks minus the 3.5? I see it -110 at one key shop here in Vegas, -115, -120, -125. Shop around. That's the beauty of the Odds Logic live odds screen. You can see what's going on. Lawrence, in other words, you can go away if you want. I don't care.
Okay, so Teddy, I sent you the in-game bets. Just add to that. Guys, thank you for being here with me. I just so much love to all of you people. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Check me out on my show, the best betting show ever, every day. 12:30 Eastern time. It goes up at WagerTalk TV. Teddy, thanks for doing this. Andrew, thanks for being here with me.
Yeah,
Sean, Jeff, Andrew, hang out until a couple more guys come on. Is that okay?
I got you. Yeah,
Okay,
we're looking
later,
pretty good
everybody.
on that Kirk Cousins. We gave out Kirk Cousins live at over 163, current number 176. So not too bad live number on that one.
Getting the best of the number. That's so. And we talk about, what do we want to do on End Zone Live? All right. We want to have fun. We want to bust each other's balls. We want to talk about some football and give you guys some betting strategies and hopefully give you guys some winners. And number one betting strategy there is get the freaking best of the number. Bingo. There you have it. Second game at halftime right now. Cincinnati up double digits at Buffalo. Bengals 21, Bills 11 right now. Look at the Odds Logic Live odds screen. Mostly sevens out there for the Bills. I'm seeing 7 at plus 105. I'm seeing 7 at minus 110. Total 27.5. There is a 6.5 DK, 6.5 with juice on the Bills if you want to get a bargain price. I see here in the chat, let's post it up here for you guys. Teddy Govers Glasses saying, anyone else like the Bills plus 3.5 at halftime, which is the moral equivalent of the 6.5 for Buffalo. That gives them plus 3.5 there. Anyone like that bet or not so much?
You want to give me Cincy plus 6.5 here? Sure.
I'll give you Cincy plus 7 if you want it.
Give me the 7. Give me the 7. What have we seen out of Buffalo? This Buffalo team keeps getting freaking. This isn't like preseason where they're favored in 17 games. They have not played well and they don't have a good defense. The Cincinnati's going to win this division. The Ravens are falling off the rails. The Steelers, I'm not sold on. Cincy's winning this thing. Cincy's going to win out.
So last year, the Bengals, after going through their mid-season doldrums, closed out the season with 5 straight wins, and I think they finished 9-8. I had a Bengals under-season win ticket last year, and it covered by the hook because of that late run. I have a Bengals season win ticket under again this year, and it's already cashed. But at the same time, I'm glad I got 9.5. I wouldn't argue with that, Sean, and from a value standpoint, Cincinnati's defensive numbers are so god-awful that if they play even, mid-level defense down the stretch, not worst defense in the league.
Yes, and that's what they've been doing, Teddy. That's what they've been doing. They've been getting stops when they have to against New England. New England had 9 or 12 plays inside the 5-yard line. They got 1 field goal out of it. I mean, they're improved, like you said. They're not giving up 50 a game. If they give up 23, you're in it with this quarterback and this offense. You're in the game, and you're gonna give me touchdowns all over the place. Get out of here.
Well, say anyone that likes
Thomas Viola. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
How's it going? The Jets, by the way, should have a touchdown coming on the board here because Tua just threw this ball backwards to nobody, and the Jets picked it up and walked in. Still no interception for the Jets on the season.
They're due.
I thought about betting it today because I'm like, it's a completely stoppable force meets a completely movable object. But Higgs, I do agree with you. The Bengals are probably going to end up winning this thing, and it's incredible how they insist every single year on making it absolutely as difficult as possible for themselves right out the gate.
Yeah. It's crazy. I took them Taylor like a coach of the year and a Burrow MVP thinking if they could get their head on straight to start the season, and if he wins 12 games, he'd get some consideration. But no, Burrow gets hurt again because the offensive line's made up of high school players.
Yep.
And he can't stand up straight, really. But when he plays, watch out. Watch out.
Do want to let you guys know about what's going on right now at WagerTalk. We got one promo for today. It's End Zone 50 at checkout. Going to get you 50% off any daily packages at both WagerTalk and Picks and Parlays. And it's good for anyone here on the panel, but you can't use it on me because, A, I sucked yesterday, so I'm not passed in hoops for today. And B, I don't have any late games. But for anyone else here on the panel, use the promo code ENDZONE50 at checkout and take 50% off any daily packages for the rest of the day. I know that there's other guys, too, that have them. Carmine's got a 5% going later. He asked us to mention that. Andrew, I see you nodding your head. What do you got going?
Yeah, just everything besides one play was from the early slate. I got one NFL best bet player prop. Teddy, you got to know what you're good at, know you're not good at. No sides, no totals for me pretty much all year in the NFL. Just player props. Number 1 at WagerTalk player props, plus 38 unit run and 7-2 run with the 4 and 5% plays combined best bets. So get that, guys. End Zone 50 half off, or I have a promo code going SCORE3 that gets you 3 days all sports for the price of 1. And that expires at midnight tonight. So Chiefs, Texans, best bet player prop, wagertalk.com.
Score 3. Let's look at some halftime lines right now. Cleveland and Tennessee are at half. The Browns have moved into the lead 17-14. Cleveland, second half,
Yeah.
minus 1.5, 16.5, 17. There's a 15.5 out there for the total. There are 2.5s out there for the side. There is some variance on this looking at the Odds Logic live odds screen. Anyone interested in Tennessee, Cleveland? That game, well, the over hasn't cashed yet, but the lowest total on the board isn't cashing an under this week. We're likely to see all we need a field goal in the second half to make over bettors happy. Anyone doing anything with this at halftime? Jeff, I haven't heard a word out of you. What you doing?
I do have a 5% play later, 425 kickoff. That's my top play, and then I've got a 4% in a late game 2-pack that you can get to as well. Using that end zone 50 will get you 50% off that. 5-1 in my last 6, 4 or 5%. 22 and 13 in my last 25 in the NFL. Looking good here early at the 1 o'clocks, but Teddy, rule number 1, right? You don't jinx it. So I'm going to keep quiet on it, but looking okay.
Don't jinx it at all, my friend. Anything on Tennessee, Cleveland at halftime?
I'm looking at the Saints plus 3.5. I don't know. I just want to look up some stats in that game first before I pull the trigger. So I'm not ready to do it quite yet.
Sure.
Jesse gave out plus 9.5 on that one, Teddy. So that's not bad. Got a good number there.
Sure. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, 17-9 at halftime. I'm seeing the Ravens minus 4 out there. There are 4.5s. There is a 5.5 out there as well at DK. Total 21.5. Baltimore, Pittsburgh. Anyone want some Ravens at the discounted price? I got the Steelers in my pocket today. Lamar's not right, and he told us he's not right, and he showed us he's not right, and the coaching staff told us he's not right, and the betting market didn't seem to want to accept it. But Lamar's not right. 17-9 at the break. What are we doing with this one?
Yeah, I'm not really interested in taking any Ravens money. Like it's just like you said. How are you supposed to try? Like you're getting outplayed by a 42-year-old quarterback, and Lamar looks like the older quarterback right now. It's not working.
I'm already in on Baltimore minus 6.5 early in the week, so I'm not doubling up to. I mean, I could get them plus 3.5. I don't even want that. You can't just go after a bad play. Chase it. Bad news.
Don't chase it. Toma 8883 for the panel. Most quarterback play in the NFL sucks. How has that affected your capping? Like Billy Waller says, you have to evolve. All edges die. So do we agree with this assessment that most quarterback play in the NFL sucks? And if we do, how do we handicap that? Anyone? Panel?
I mean, from a prop perspective, it's been great. I'm betting unders every week. They're hitting. Life is good. You have a combination of different things. With the fact that the talent coming into the league isn't as good. You have the fact that everybody's getting hurt. I mean, just today we've got like 3 different quarterbacks that went down. We're getting Brady Cook and Riley Leonard right now in Colts for the Colts and the Jets. And we don't even have 32 starting caliber quarterbacks, let alone 36, 37 for when some of these guys go down. But the way that I'm countering it is, first off, heavy favorites. I'm not really inclined to play a heavy favorite, which you shouldn't be anyway, because are the quarterbacks good enough to really be covering that big of spreads? You really only see it when you get those guys who are, you get the severe mismatches. But the big thing for me has just been in the prop game. Outside of a couple alpha receivers, you're really able to get a ton of unders on these guys because nobody's able to move the ball efficiently.
Anybody else?
And with that, and with you saying don't take these huge favorites, I just took Jacksonville minus 20.5.
Honestly, probably okay. Riley Leonard's not an NFL
bad.
quarterback.
In-game's not bad. Well, I'm just going to add on to what Tom was saying about the prop stuff there. I think that I found myself betting on the people, the player props and the guys that nobody really knows about, or the secondary option guys. Because if you're going to bet overs, those are the guys you're looking at. Like, I'm on Tyler Shuck over on passing yards today. You know what I mean? Like, how many people ran to the window to bet on his passing yard over versus the big name guys? And the big name guys, you're looking towards the unders. So, yeah, I would agree with that. I would say that people just have expectations, and maybe even the books have expectations a bit high. Teddy, what do you think? I know that I've seen you dabble in props. I know you're more sides and totals. What do you think about this comment?
I'm gonna disagree with the premise. I don't think quarterback play is any worse now than it's ever been. I don't think it's a whole lot. You still have elite quarterbacks, still have mediocre quarterbacks, and you still have a handful of bad quarterbacks and teams with bad QB problems. And that, again, I've been doing this full time 28 years, and I did it part time for a decade before that. And it's typical. It doesn't feel to me like it's an outlier right now, where they're seeing the quarterback play is way down from where it's been. That said, what we have seen is colleges producing fewer starter-worthy QBs because we're not seeing quarterbacks get comfortable and we're working with the same. We're not seeing quarterbacks 4 or 5 years in the same system anymore. They're bouncing around from one program to the next, and yes, it helps them learn a new offense quicker, but it never helps them get comfortable in anything. And I think that's affected some of the quarterback development. But if I'm going to point the finger, I point it at college. Just real quick. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to respond? Go.
I mean, the second half of everything you said, I completely agree with because it's quarterback development. But I think that there are statistical measurements that you can use to look at and say quarterback play has regressed. And I'm not talking about the actual stats on the field, but the fact that most offenses nowadays are based around first reads and quarterback success going off of that first read. We have actually seen these metrics start to drop off in the league. Like guys back in the day, like Phillip Rivers back in the day, he was playing 3 years ago, but like Phillip Rivers was a Hall of very good quarterback for when he played, in my opinion. And
Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer, dude.
I disagree.
If not, he's in the debate as a Hall of Famer. So
I think there's definitely a debate. I personally side on my side of it is the no side, but I like someone saying he should be in the Hall of Fame, I think is a perfectly reasonable take. I'm just on the other side.
Time you say that because he never won. He was just a compiler and just won a bunch of regular season games. You go 11-5 every year and got nothing to show for it.
Yeah, like for me, my personal Hall of Fame is like the story. Can we tell the story of the NFL without you? You can tell the story of the NFL without Phillip Rivers. You can't tell the story. That's why Eli gets in for me and he doesn't, even though Eli didn't have the stats. He had those 2 really big wins.
Here comes Homer. You're a homer here. Come on,
Teddy. I got a question for Teddy though. Compared to the past, how do you rank? Do you find the QB1 to QB2 drop off? Is it greater or lesser, or do you find it's changed at all, or you don't think it's changed whatsoever? How do you feel about that?
Within the realm of normal.
Okay.
Within the realm of typical. AWB4, it's O-line play. It's down, and that I agree with 100%.
Big time.
We didn't talk about at all. And again, the O-line development in college isn't what it was, and the proliferation of spread offenses in college has an impact on OL play. So let's come back to this. I do want to get to the halftime numbers right here. By the way, Jaden Daniels questionable to return.
Teddy, I want to come in with give me the Steelers and 4.5 here, second half.
Pittsburgh plus 4.5 second half, so that's Pittsburgh minus 3.5 full game. And we will have you down for the Steelers plus 3.5 full game as he makes the bet. Indy, Jacksonville. I posted a minute ago. Someone wrote Jags are cooked. The Colts are cooked. Jags with a touchdown right before halftime to go up 28-10. Second half number, Jacksonville -1, total 18/18.5. So that makes the adjusted game line Jags -19. And again, 18.5 for the total. Anyone looking to do anything for Jags Colts second half?
Higgs, I know you already took it.
What's that?
The Jags Colts.
Jags? Yeah, 20.5.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I feel really good having both of the Colts' next 2 first-round picks.
That's a good deal for the Jets.
Phenomenal.
Where were they going?
Especially with Sauce Gardner hurt already.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to see it, but yeah. And the cornerback play, astute by them to also recognize that they're getting good enough cornerback play out of their other guys.
Seabags on special teams where they return the opening kick for a touchdown. So that looks good for Higgs. Halftime made Seattle 3.5. And they just opened up the second half with a kick return TD. One last half to discuss New Orleans and Tampa. Tampa Bay up 10-7 at the break. second half number. Tampa minus 3.5. So that makes it minus 6.5 full game. Total 20 juice to the under. Anyone betting anything for Saints Buccaneers? Have the Bucs withstood the punch that New Orleans can throw, or are we going to see more there from the Saints?
I think I'm going to pull the trigger, Teddy. I'm going to go with the Saints plus 6.5 there.
Saints plus 6.5 full game.
Oh, it's a downpour. I haven't watched this game at all today.
Yeah, thank God I sold
bet.
my tickets.
Yeah, that's the one I haven't had on much today either.
Maybe do an under.
The
under's juiced, but maybe worth a shot here.
What is
Hey,
that?
David.
37
Hey,
line?
what's going on, guys?
Yeah, 37 minus 20.
So
I got 37.5 minus 133. Although this is crazy offshore spot too. So.
just moved.
David Delano joins us. Hey, Dave, how are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing pretty good. I heard you guys in the waiting room right before I joined. I like Tampa in that second half as well. I think that they have probably withstood the best punch from the Saints. So I like the Bucs in the second half as well.
So we got some conflict. We got the Russian likes the Saints, and David Delano likes the Bucs. So let's see how this one plays out. You guys should bet with each other and then save the 10%.
Save the juice, David.
It can't all be kumbaya, Teddy, right? It's got to be some head-to-heads every now and then on this show.
So sometimes people in the chat, I do the opening line report every Monday morning, and I give an opinion on this game or that game or the other. And sometimes in the chat, people are like, "Well, Teddy, I disagree with you." I'm like, "It's okay." They're like apologetic about it. It's fine to disagree with me. Okay, if we all had the same opinion about everything, there would be no betting marketplace whatsoever. So there's got to be two sides. So there has to be a give and take, and a show like this gives both sides an opportunity to express their position. So
I get the most nervous sometimes when everybody agrees, like, "Oh, great pick." It's like, we'll see.
Yeah.
Sometimes the ones that people hate are work out the best.
When I have a gut,
What was the Daniel Jones injury?
Achilles,
Non-contact,
not necessarily
opposite side. Yeah,
I took
playing with a broken leg.
I took back on November 21st. I took Jacksonville plus 420 and the Texans plus 815 to win the division. I thought the Colts were just playing with fire with that defense, and somebody would catch them. And now I got him out, so I think I'm alive with both of these guys here.
Oh, you're
Isn't
very
Anthony
live.
Richardson out for the season too, even though he's not even playing? So it's
Riley Leonard.
Riley
Riley
Leonard,
quarterback.
Yep.
Pride of Duke, pride of Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. How they feeling today? Can we have
Join
a nice,
the conference.
we have a nice college football playoff rant? College football invitational rant, it should be called.
So I was thinking about this, Sean, and the Alabama has to get in, otherwise teams won't play in conference championship games.
Bull crap, Teddy.
That's why. I'm not saying it's right.
Florida State was undefeated. They didn't get invited to the freaking playoffs.
That's years ago. That's a different
2
playoff.
years ago.
Yeah, but that's a different playoff. You can't compare.
All we've done is expand the playoff and make everything worse. Go back to the BCS, play a perfect season, and we get 1 versus 2 that the computer spits out.
There should be 6. That's it. Make it 6. 6 would be fine.
No, Sean, just make it 68. Get everybody in. Why not?
Riddle me this one, Batman. Ohio State falls 1. BYU falls off the grid. How's BYU not in the championship? How are they not in the playoffs? They lost twice to
BYU does not. I mean, they got
if they're going to say, well, they lost to Georgia in the championship game. Well, they lost to Texas Tech twice. That's it. They didn't lose to Florida State, who went 5-7 as a 17-point favorite.
But the way that BYU Texas Tech game looked, it looked like if they played 8 more times, Texas Tech would win every time.
Texas Tech owns them. All right, but maybe one team's got. The bottom line is Alabama was tied with 4 other teams and just won on some fakakta way to get in after they were tied with 4 other teams to get into the championship game. They're like, you're in Texas with me, Dave. Let's go down to the gas station and flip coins where nobody could see us to see who's going to get in.
Now, I do think Notre Dame should have got in. I mean, I love seeing the smaller schools, have the opportunity. We'll see what they do. But, man, seeing Tulane and Ole Miss again, it's not – I know Lane Kiffin's not there. Not too excited about seeing.
How are they in?
That one.
They got no coach. They got a backup coach. They should be out automatically. They're disqualifier.
Yeah, but with the James Madison, I think it should be one or the other.
If they have drastic kind of changes, they shouldn't take teams. That was the thing. Oh, the offense doesn't look good. How the hell's Oklahoma in here? How is Oklahoma in this game?
Because they
just got picked off.
They beat Alabama.
Alabama bitching. I did take Alabama on the money line to win next week or 3 weeks from now.
Baker INT.
We have a JSN touchdown for Seattle.
The question is, why is Tulane and James Madison in?
Because you need 5
I'm
conference
down
champions.
for one of them, but not both.
You need 5 conference champions. If Virginia would have won, that would have been fine. They'd been 10-2 and got in there, and people were like, well, at least they're 10-2. That's why both of those guys are in there.
Oh, because ACC basically, because ACC sucks. That's
because they didn't want to take Duke.
Punted there. We're like, yeah, we don't want it, but we'll give you Miami anyway.
You should just auto bid the conference champions.
And by the way, just real quick, looking at the Odds Logic Live odds screen, first numbers, Oregon, minus 20.5, total 50.5 against James Madison. That's Friday, December 19th. On Saturday, December 20th, Alabama, they're only 1.5, 40.5 against Oklahoma. Oklahoma beat them the first meeting. They beat them pretty soundly, if memory serves correctly. Mm-hmm. Miami against Texas A&M. The Aggies 3.5, 4.5 out there right now. 51.5, 52, 52.5, the total. And Ole Miss, Tulane, the Rebels 16.5, 56.5, the prevailing number for the total. Tulane, Mississippi. Again, those games being played on December 19th and 20th. Army, Navy. Navy's 5.5, 38.5 for this coming weekend. And a couple of bowl numbers up. I'm seeing Old Dominion, South Florida in the Camping World Bowl. A couple of books have South Florida minus 7.5, total 56.5. Lafayette against Delaware in the Ventures Bowl. These are December 17th, a Wednesday. Lafayette minus 3.5 and 58. Missouri State, Arkansas State in the Xbox Bowl on Thursday, December 18th.
Geez, everything's an Xbox now.
Arkansas 2.5, 56.5. And I think throughout the course of today, tonight, that all these lines are going to come up. So if there's ever a time.
Cal in Hawaii Bowl, Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah. What's the number for that? You got it?
2.5.
1.5. 55 there. But we're going to see numbers. We're going to see these bowl announcements this afternoon. We're going to see numbers come up this evening. We got Michigan, Texas in the Citrus Bowl. Nothing posted yet. Nebraska, Utah in the Las Vegas Bowl, and on and on. I'm not going to go on about college football. What I am going to say is that if you ever want to use the Odds Logic live odds screen and get a free 7-day trial, today's the day to do it. The line's bouncing all over the place. You'll see tonight, there'll be legitimate opportunities. You can get middles, boom, right there, right at the open. oddslogic.com/Teddy, free 7-day trial. And it's not a long sign-up, dude. You'll sign up for, it takes a minute. And boom, you're in, and you can check out all the different books, where their numbers are, where the markets are moving. On a night like tonight, it's a huge edge for the bettors, at least in my opinion. That's why I use it.
Who's playing in the big one? The Pop-Tarts Bowl.
I'm seeing rumors that it's going to be Notre Dame and BYU. I don't think it's official yet, but it sounds like
the Pop-Tart Bowl is the best.
That is the greatest thing in American sports.
Dude, they go all in on that, and that's what you should do as a bowl, man. That's a
touchdown Saints.
There you go.
Well, there goes my under.
That kid's got some wheels.
Jeff, was it a big throw or what happened?
Broke? Is Tampa no good now? Is Tampa still? I mean, we talked about Baker as an MVP candidate a couple of months ago.
Yeah,
everybody's hurt. The entire team is their whole wide receiving core is dead, and they won't use their best player in Sean Tucker.
You got to be kidding me. Don't tell me the quarterback just ran for 34 yards.
Oh, my God. My buddy had shut anytime.
I've got his passing yards. I've got his passing yards.
Oh,
and he just
sorry, Andrew.
Which game the quarterback run for 45 yards? We got like
Tyler Shuck. I was like, Jeff, are you serious? Let's go.
And I got him clocked at like a 4.540 right there. He was
fine. Oh wow, he was
34-yard run. You're a quarterback, dude. Give me a 34-yard throw.
Tyler Shuck, if you're doing that, they did that at 6 different schools in college. Indy comes out at halftime, firing the ball down the field. They're trying to
Steelers
make
going in
something
again.
happen. Steelers in the red zone against Baltimore, and more than 15,000 of you watching us live. Boy, we really appreciate it, guys. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate the likes. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the WagerTalk YouTube channel. We've got awesome free content hours every day, free videos. So whatever sport whatever sport you bet, we've got a show about it. I encourage you, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching WagerTalk TV. We'll be going right through the end of the games, the first set of games today, the late set of games you guys are going to have to work through on your own. And I do want to let you guys know about a promo code available today and today only, EndZone50 at WagerTalk.com. Take 50% off any daily package today at both WagerTalk and Picks and Parlays. Good for anyone here on the panel. I know most of the panel has picks available in the late games. I do not, so don't bother going to my page necessarily for this, but check out Andrew McGinnis, check out David Delano, check out Sean Higgs, check out Jeff Petch, the Mad Russian, and get on board. Again, promo code is EndZone50. We'll get you 50% off, half off any of the daily packages. All right, guys, what are we seeing right now? Let's recap some of the bets that we have right now. I know Prez put some in the chat. I've been too busy. I haven't checked them, but if someone else wants to, they can. This is what I know we have. We have Bengals +7, second half, +3 full game. That's Sean Higgs. Higgs says Seattle -3.5, second half against Atlanta. We got the Steelers +3.5 full game against the Ravens. And we have Mad Russian battling David Delano. So Mad Russian's got Saints +6.5 full game. And David has the Bucks -6.5 full game. Any other prop bets you guys want to talk about right now? Any other in-game bets that we're making as well? Bueller? Bueller?
I just took Navy -4.5.
I got a bad number with the Jags. It's down to 17.5. I got the over Bills 59.5. And I took that under 37.5 in Tampa game, which moved 4 points after that hustle there by Shook.
Anybody know if Daniels came back? Or
He did not. He's out.
He's
Torn
out.
Achilles.
AWB4, would you recommend Odds Logic for someone that lives in Nevada? I'm too lazy. I just have 2 books right now. I recommend Odds Logic for anyone, anywhere. You know,
I'm in
Nevada. I'm here in Las Vegas, and I have it open. And this way I know, do I want to open my Circa app? Do I want to open my Superbook app? Do I want to open my BetMGM app? Do I want to open my Bet Caesars app? Do I want to open my South Point app? Boom. And I can see right on the screen which one I want to open.
Yeah.
Boom. I get the best of the number. And it helps so much in terms of getting this half point, that half point, the other half point. And the half points, we laugh about it. Turn 2 losses into pushes out of 100. Turn 2 pushes into wins out of 100. See what it does to your long-term bankroll. It is shocking, the difference. You know, we're working on fairly thin margins. You know, nobody hits 80% over a 100+ game sample size. Doesn't happen. And hopefully nobody hits 20%. So you know your margins are fairly thin. Turning losses into pushes and pushes into wins makes a big difference, and the screen helps me do that.
AWB, the other thing, like having South Point on the screen, having I'm pretty sure we have stations on the screen. A lot of odd screens don't cater to Nevada because you've got like Superbook, who's only available here. You've got some of these more niche ones. As someone who bets in Nevada, it is really useful being able to shop all of the Nevada books like that. And you should open up more accounts. Like if you don't have a South Point account, you're leaving money on the table.
And Tom, I'm not in Nevada, right? But I like knowing what Circa's doing, what South Point is doing. That's one cool thing about Odds Logic as well, is like if you're in a place that you can't check out what Pinnacle's doing, I won't speak for you guys, but maybe you want to know what Pinnacle's doing with the Circa.
Yeah, let's not use any names, please. Let's talk about the global books. All right? No, seriously, they penalize, they kick us off. They won't let us do stuff.
Yes.
So knock you right off. Any unregulated books, we'll just say the global books, the Sharp global books, the Square global books, whatever you want to call it. But it's global books, not any particular book, please. I don't mean to snap at. Yeah, God damn it, McGinnis, get the hell out of here.
The worst part is, Teddy, I probably had myself at like a 10-1 to be the first person to get bitched out about that. And I go.
Don't worry, I'm great at pitching everybody out. It's what I do.
And the funny thing is,
the worst part about it, the guy I bitch out the most is my freaking self. EWM community, anyone interested in Bucks -2.5 right now? I'm seeing Tampa 2.5. I'm seeing Tampa 1.5. What just happened?
A holding call against Tampa. Yeah, nothing big.
What do we make of Washington not being able to score?
I'm gonna say, how about any interest in over 32.5 in that game? Can you get is Wise going to be able to punch in the garbage?
No, I want no part of the over in that game.
31.5. They got 24 points.
I know. What's Minnesota want to do? They're up 24-0. What are they going to do? Is J.J. McCarthy throwing another pass?
Probably not.
No.
All right.
No.
Washington's offense is not working today. I'm not sure exactly what the problem is, but it ain't there. It wasn't there with Daniels in, and it certainly hasn't been there since Mariota came in. I get the value, but I'm not betting it. Do you want it? You bet it.
Wait, Mariota's
Kirk
back
Cousins
in.
INT. I hate to see it. Kirk Cousins INT. This is one of those days where any of my players for player props.
Look at this. What just happened because the total just went to 38.5 from 31.
Man.
Flag. That's what
I
I'm saying.
mean, I got a 4th and 20 coming up, and all of a sudden the line moves. What do you get? He had to score a touchdown. So I guess
There's some kind of personal foul for both teams. Offsetting. I'm not sure what happened. I turned away. I was looking at you guys.
over 30 and a
In an
half,
NFL season,
35.
a shutout happen. How often do you guys see a shutout happen in NFL full season?
There have been 4 so far this year.
Okay.
Baltimore is racing to the races. No, he brought down at the 6. Big play Ravens, but not a touchdown. There have been 4 so far this season. There was 1 last week. And there could be another one today, obviously. There could be more than 1 today, but there could be 1 in the early games today because Washington, let's just say they're not clicking on us. So, and again, the Washington's this is a team that was expected to compete for, they went to the NFC Championship game last year. They're expected to compete for a title this year. And instead they're, in the midst of a 7-game losing streak off back-to-back crushing overtime losses. It wasn't like my bet this week on Minnesota was more against Washington on Minnesota.
Classic example of a team that caught the right end of variance too early, and made them think that they were way ahead of schedule on this rebuild.
Well, they
regression.
They made all win now moves in the offseason. They didn't spend money on veterans and then they ended the Cleveland team with the oldest defense by far in the league.
They have the oldest roster in the league.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Yeah. The Bills touchdown's been reviewed for 7 minutes now. NFL in shambles with refs and review system. So on this, I'm going to agree. All right. The concept of review is if there is clear, undisputable evidence, we will change the call on the field. And to me, that's a 30-second process. If you don't see it in 30 seconds, it ain't no change. It's whatever the call was on the field. And the concept was clear, undisputable evidence, and we've gotten a long way away from that, haven't we?
Sean Tucker down at the 1. I mean, the review system is in shambles, but if you're reviewing for 7 minutes, you don't have clear evidence.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
And my theory though, do you guys think that officiating has actually been regressing over the last several years?
No, not really.
It's always been bad. It was bad 50 years ago. It was bad 30 years ago. It was bad 20 years ago. It was bad 10 years ago. It's bad now.
Yeah, I completely agree.
The cameras are better now.
What?
I said the cameras are better now.
Yeah, we weren't meant to see the game at
touchdown.
Tucker.
Woo.
That's a great point. You don't see people watching in person as mad about he had the ball or he didn't. It's like we're at home watching it from 50 angles on TV.
Yeah.
All right, so End Zone Live, guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your Sunday to hang out with us here on WagerTalk TV. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate the likes. We appreciate the follows. And sometimes we appreciate the silence. Yeah, we're not going to it's okay to be quiet. That's the beauty of a live show. We're not scripted. We don't have to say, it's not like we got to keep the conversation going. When there's a lull, there's a lull. So be it.
Yeah, there'll be a lull. There's a bunch of games on we're watching.
It's a very weird feeling being on the show and being able to finish a sentence, though.
Who's
Is that a
that
shot at
Who
anybody?
are you ripping?
Yeah.
There's a certain other host that usually doesn't let that happen.
You know, I know that we're talking about NFL, not college, but that is a interesting point we were talking about earlier with Tulane and James Madison. I know that, you know, they didn't have to let in with the whole conference championship rule, but the fact that they let Miami in out of the ACC, even though they're not technically the conference champion, I don't
Whose
know.
cat is that?
Anybody hear my cat? I mean,
Yeah.
He's,
That's heat, bro. That cat needs to get.
He's going to be 21 in July, man.
Oh, really?
21. If he had 9 lives, he spent them all already, brother.
I'm sorry, David. I got distracted
Sorry,
by
David.
what I thought was.
Oh
a
no,
cat
it's
game.
fine.
Fuck.
I was just gonna say they're gonna still let an ACC team in, you know, to have both Tulane and James Madison, and I just think Notre Dame should have got in. I mean, I know they talked about Notre Dame not playing the conference championship and all that, but I mean they went to the national championship game last year, and I mean, I guess we got that Texas A&M Miami game, which is kind of kept Notre Dame out the playoff bowl now. But I thought Notre Dame deserved to get in there.
Well, I mean, from a powering standpoint, North Texas and Tulane aren't within 2 touchdowns of Notre Dame. Okay, so you're not getting the 12 best teams in. You're not even getting 11 best teams in. And I'm in general, I like it when the little guys are on a level playing field. But no,
It's not college basketball where you have a Cinderella. It's football. You get blown out.
Yeah, I mean, I love to see the mid majors and if it's deserved, but you know, like you said, if they don't deserve it and you're going out there and losing by 20, 30 points, I don't think that this was the right year for 2 you know, mid majors to get in. We didn't really have one that was really just that, you know, dominant like that. I mean, Tulane lost to, you know, Ole Miss 45-10, I think, and I mean they just got completely dominated in that game. Now we get to see it again. That's not.
We can all agree the funniest possible outcome is Ole Miss winning the title, right?
Yes, by far.
Yeah.
Needs to happen. Tyrod Taylor unlikely to return Saturday versus Miami, groin injury. Taylor.
So who's playing quarter? I mean, are you going back to Justin Fields or
No? Justin Fields is hurt. We get the inevitable that was always going to happen. Brady Cook snaps in December.
Okay.
Just took a nice sack, Brady Cook.
Yeah, every Jets fan knew this was coming.
Teddy, that Jacksonville Indy game, I'm showing the over-under right now live, 55.5. Is that what you see?
55.5 juice to the under.
That
There's a
gives me
57.5 out there, Fanatics, but 55.5 the prevailing number.
I feel like that's a good underplay right there at 41 right now. I'm going to go ahead and lock
one thing that we're
in.
missing, the note that game has more time left than any other game.
I do. I saw that 8:55. Yeah.
Bills fumbled at the 1.
Teddy, lock me in on that, will you, sir?
All right, you're locked.
Thank you.
Under 55.5.
Thank you.
Mad Russian. I always want to debate as to if I should just call you Jeff, but it's just so much better to call you Mad Russian.
I appreciate that. I'm good either way. I can't get my wife to do it, but
I'm very upset I missed the boat on a fake name. Like total blown opportunity there.
I'll tell you. People ask me where I get it from.
So
guys,
I came into the handicapping
obviously
business as Ted Savransky, and then I got and Rob Vino is the one that gave me the nickname Teddy Covers back in the day. So it's not like you can't get there. And Tom, all you need is the right nickname.
Yeah,
Teddy, I don't want your head to go any bigger than the screen, but I've got fraternity brothers, at least 3 or 4. You're on a show with Teddy Covers, you know? So, I figure I'd give you a little props there.
I appreciate that, but that's the beauty of a show. A show like this, it's just just say, all right, Ted, you're just a douchebag like the rest of us, dude.
We're all just guys that want to win bets here. Let's be honest.
All it is, dude. And when you don't, it makes it crazy.
Simple. Pretty damn simple.
Yeah.
I sat down at a bar last night. I had 2 TVs. One was on the ACC game. One was on the Big Ten.
Yeah.
And I'm there. I'm like, I'm not here to watch these games. I'm here to flirt with the bartender. But I might as well have some action on both these games. I took Virginia and Ohio State.
Did you at least get a phone number or an Instagram account from the bartender?
Oh,
How'd that go?
It went well.
Thomas, with that 70s porn stash, dude, you got to be just getting numbers left and right, brother.
The exact words were "never shave the mustache." So
yeah, keep it all day.
Yeah,
all day.
Prez likes to clown on it a little bit, but it is definitely working in my favor. But like this wasn't just a random bartender; it's a girl that I've been out with a couple times now.
Everybody can't pull off
new show
a single stash though, but Tom, you do it well. Everybody can't pull off that look.
Thank you.
So, can you hear the games playing over the music at Little Darlings or no?
I'll be back in just a minute, guys. Excuse me.
Oh man, I have a buddy who's been seeing this girl lately, and turns out, that's where she works.
I just love the signs when you drive past when you're on the highway. They're hilarious.
For those that aren't here in Vegas, there's a gentleman's club called Little Darlings that has a sign right by the freeway, and they always put up like, they're the ones you see in the memes that'll go viral every now and then, like now hiring class of 2025 at graduation time, full moons nightly, all that kind of stuff.
That's funny.
Yeah, I get a kick out of that.
I'll tell you, Jeff, the only thing I've ever really gotten is a lot of people, they'll know Kelly. Like people will know not as like it'll be like, who Kelly is, or like you've hung out with her or whatever. Like they saw her on like different other websites, different companies, then WagerTalk content, and across social media and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you mean? You don't want to hear about these guys and that guy and that guy? It's like, no, that's crazy that it's Kelly. Like,
Oh, Andrew, that's hilarious. I do get that too as well. I don't know if you guys know, but I put up a billboard. This is embarrassing, by the way, but I put up a billboard in my hometown with me and Kelly on it. You can imagine how that went down.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
That's pretty
hilarious,
sick.
Right?
Kelly's
how many phone calls do you get after that one?
Free NFL picks, madrussian.com, themadrussian.com. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
So
Kelly's the reason I have this job, and I have one friend who's like, Tom, you got to get her to come out. Like, we got to all hang out. And I'm like, there's no universe in which I'm ever introducing her to you.
The fact that he's that anxious like that, that's usually a warning sign.
That's a warning sign.
Yeah, I was like, there's not a chance in the world.
It's kind of funny, guys. We got like a mix today of either like pretty shit games or like really good. Like so far, it's like, all right, this game is within a field goal, or it's like blowout so far. Like what are we dealing with here? 23-6. We got 28-13. We got 24-0, and then we got a bunch of other close games. It's kind of like one or the other right now.
And it's a lot of the games that we did.
Got a decision, 4th and 2 on the 9. They're gonna start of the fourth quarter. They're gonna go for it to kick a field goal.
Who?
Falcons on Seattle 9-yard line.
I mean, go for it. What are you doing? You're the Falcons. Why are you kicking a field goal?
Vikings about to punch it in on a 2-yard line.
If they beat the Bills, obviously the odds will change. But I need to check the Bengals odds to win the division. I know they play the Ravens again. They really do have a shot to run the table if they can hold on in this game against Buffalo.
I agree with you, David. I caught them today before their game today at 150 to 1 to win the Super Bowl.
Wow.
And I figured if they run the table, they're in, like Sean said earlier. So
I mean, really, why wouldn't you take a shot with that, Jeff?
It's pizza money, right? Just throw it out there and see what happens. The hell with it. I can hedge off it if I need to. But
and this is the year. There's no juggernaut team.
Who's coming out of the AFC?
Really not.
Who's coming out of the AFC? That's what I was going to say. Right.
You're sold on New England. You're sold on Denver. We're sold on Denver, who beat the Jets 13-11. That's the team we're sold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you.
What
Chiefs might not be there. Crazy.
Because I was thinking we'll see what happens tonight with the Chiefs, but as crazy as it sounds, I was wondering if the Texans have a chance. But the fact that I'm even saying that kind of lets you know that anybody has a chance in the AFC.
Yeah. I mean, is it insane to say that the 49ers could win it at 25 to 1?
Yeah.
Like, there's a path. It's not a great path, but there's a path.
The Falcons.
I'd be anxious to see if Cincy pulls this game off today. I'd be anxious to see if they're anything north of 50 to 1. I can't imagine them being north of it, but if they are, that might be worth a flyer. Because if you look at their schedule, I looked at it. drawing a blank on who they got next week, but then the two after that are
They play the Ravens
Slam
again.
dunk.
next
Ravens.
week.
We got the Ravens next week.
the Ravens again. Yep.
The Bears are still like 35 to 1 at DraftKings. If you want, they might be the
I
one
just
team in the
happen to have my
NFC.
Superbook thing right here in front of me for the look at. So then they got the who they got here. Bengals got the Dolphins Sunday night, the week after.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a winnable game at home for them.
Now
And
they
then
play the
they're
Browns
playing,
again somewhere. Browns at home.
And Henderson's not out for the year, right? He's
Saturday
he's
after
not-
Christmas, they're home against the Cardinals. That should be a win. I mean, Miami at home, Cardinals at home look good. 2 more wins if they pull out today. Then they got the Browns at home. I mean, you got 3 home games versus Miami, Arizona, and Cleveland coming up, Jeff.
There you go.
That's how you're wrapping up the season after the Ravens next week.
And probably a cold game, when Miami's coming and Arizona's coming.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean,
the day after Christmas in Cincinnati, I'm sure it'll be a brisk 72. Don, come on. What are we
Pittsburgh
talking about?
touchdown, boys. Pittsburgh touchdown. There we go.
Aaron
I mean,
Rodgers
hear
having
me
the best
out.
game of the season. Let's
Hear
run
me
some
out.
live lines real quick for all of you watching. Again, we got more than 17,000 of you watching End Zone Live today. We appreciate you very much for watching WagerTalk TV. Just going to run through the live numbers right now. The Vikings up 30-0, which makes that over 31.5, looking pretty good. Right now, the total's 37.5, juice to the over, with Minnesota minus 30.5. Any of you guys want to lay 30.5 with the Vikings? It's juiced minus 140 if you want to lay minus 30.5. No takers. Miami and the Jets. Dolphins minus 17.5. I'm seeing minus 18.5 at DraftKings. Total 40.5 for that ball game. Jets down to who was it? Brady Cook at quarterback.
yeah.
Cleveland against Tennessee. Right now I'm seeing 3.5 for the Browns. 41.5 the total. That 3.5, however, is juiced to high heaven. Minus 3.5 plus 130 plus 135. I'm also seeing a 3 minus 125 for the Browns. Again, live total in that game anywhere from 41.5. Yeah, 41.5. I got to call it. There's a 41 out there as well.
Hey, going back to that Jets game real quick.
Yep.
17.5?
Yep.
That's the number?
Yep.
They're punting away right now, but I kind of like that. The Jets aren't moving the ball. Their only hope is returning one of these kicks, which is highly possible, but for the second time in the game. I mean, we have the best special teams unit in the history of the league. That's fun, but the Jets are not scoring an offensive touchdown.
So would you rather have under 40.5 or Miami minus 17.5? And actually, wait a minute, because now I'm seeing 17.5 plus 105.
I might be I might be jumping in on that. I'll find that somewhere.
Yeah, if the Jets get a first down, we could see 17 as well as
Yeah.
But let's Thomas got the
All tied
Dolphins
up in New Orleans.
minus 17.5. There we go. See, we got bets going. By the way, bets that we already have in play. Higgs got the Bengals plus 7 second half, plus 3 full game. You also got Seattle minus 3.5 second half versus Atlanta. That's the right side. You get some Steelers plus 3.5 full game. That looks good right now. We have a battle between Mad Russian and David B. One's got the Saints plus 6.5. The other got the Bucks minus 6.5. Mad Russian's got under 55.5. And Thomas Villa now has the Dolphins minus 17.5 against the New York Football Jets. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, I'm seeing the Steelers minus 5.5, 57.5 that total. Lots of respect for these two defenses here in December, huh? Yes, I'm being sarcastic. 57.5 the total.
50s.
And the Steelers defense stinks, and the Ravens defense is struggling.
Yeah, Ravens defense struggled all year, though.
Yeah, they had that was a mirage those couple days, those couple games where they looked good.
Well, they had the right opponents as well.
Yeah.
You know, Seattle up by 14 right now. Live line Seahawks minus 20.5 juiced. Are they in the red zone or something? Oh,
They
just
scored.
Yeah,
They're on the board. 30 touchdown.
Are they in the red zone? No, they're already in the end zone.
Already in the end
Seattle now up 29-9. That's so I'm seeing 20.5 minus 160. 46.5 that total. 21. Wow, that can't be right. 20.5 minus 166, 21 plus 125. That's a hook that's worth a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, Louise.
I got 16.5 minus 321.
You laying it?
Hell, I don't like laying a 140 in Major League Baseball. I'm not doing minus 320. I can't. I'd rather lose with a run line than like 140.
There was some. Baker nearly tossed a pick to a D lineman. That's one thing. The bridge jumper bets in UFC, I do not get. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm never laying minus 650 with a fighter in the UFC. I don't care how good they are. You could drop me into a UFC ring, and there's at least a chance the guy slips on an ice cube. Like,
You had me until then. You had me until the ending there, Tom. You had me until the ending.
So Tom, the biggest, the most all in I've ever seen the wise guys that I know here in Vegas was Mayweather McGregor, and they were laying $5.
different. That's a different.
I bid on that one. I think
that was the most. There were six-figure bankroll guys that were all in on that fight.
Yeah, that was selling dollars for 95 cents.
Yeah.
So there are times where the favorite is the way to go.
Yeah.
And
Good example of that last night, though. UFC co-main event and main event, both favorites got you don't know how many on Twitter I saw, like, just 2-team parlay or 2-fighter parlay. It's like, all right, you think you're so smart? Well, they both just lost. One guy broke his arm.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Like you can have freak things like that happen. Michael McManus in the chat is saying he'll always bet money on an underdog in a UFC fight. I mean, I don't do enough UFC to really math that out, but when it comes to Major League Soccer, you get some 6-1, 7-1 underdogs sometimes that I take on principle because I'm saying this is two professional sports teams. You're not going to win this game. You're telling me they're not going to win that game more than 1 out of every 7 chances?
Teddy, weren't you talking about that with first overall draft pick stuff? Like the Mayweather McGregor type stuff? Like there's every now and again, there's like certain times where you're just like, okay,
Sure.
Are you willing to lay it?
Sure. Well, I mean, and you see that with the draft order. So, where a guy goes from minus, from minus 110 or minus $2, and then all of a sudden he's minus 20,000. There's times that you want to lay it.
Yeah.
Chris Warren, division game, and of course, Mike Tomlin has his back against the wall, proves all of his haters wrong. Tomlin, did the Steelers trade him? Did they re-sign him? What do you guys think?
He's gone.
He's out.
I don't know. I mean, Pittsburgh only had like 3 coaches over the last 60 years.
What are you doing? What are you doing in Pittsburgh? So next year, who are they going to have as a quarterback? You're going to bring this guy back again to go 9-8 with Mason Rudolph as the quarterback?
They could win the division right now. They could win this. They could win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, and if I didn't eat for a week, I'd lose about 15 pounds. Teddy, that's not happening.
Oh my goodness!
There's no favorite in a year where there's no favorite. The dogs are live.
Shador
Get it, but our dog is Cincinnati in this fight.
Throw a pick. Tennessee ran it back. They ran it back into Cleveland territory.
And the Steelers do value. They put something on the we've only had 3 head coaches over the last 60 years thing. They're gonna be super slow. I mean, is he gonna get a job immediately if you fire him? Yes. Is it kind of like
trade him? They wouldn't fire him. Why would you fire him when you can get a first-round pick for him?
Yeah.
But if you do fire him, though, or they're not going to fire him. I mean, if they decide to mutually part, whatever they decide to do, that is a question of what are you going to do with the roster? Like, what are you going to do for quarterback? Who are you going to bring in?
Yeah,
you're going to bring in
pointing out, and then Steelers fan will really get to know what pain is. Yes, there's going to be some 2-win seasons in there, and you're going to be like, "Oh, what did we do?" But that being said, the worst thing you can possibly be in the NFL is mediocre. And what have the Steelers been over the last several years? Mediocre. But you'd rather be terrible because at least then you're rebuilding.
That's true.
No,
but
you wouldn't.
fans,
You're a Jets fan. You're terrible every year. You're a Browns fan.
That's different. We're cursed.
It's so depressing to be.
The problem with the Jets is you can't fire God.
So there's arguments both ways. I'll just leave it at that. Michael McManus, 28.50. Broncos are the sleeper. Wouldn't argue with that at all. Broncos have the defense. The NFL would love to make Bo Nix a star. Would not argue at all with Broncos as a team that can make some noise down the stretch. Bill Sandoval as a Dolphins fan, I'm impressed with the Steelers organization. Exactly. What you don't want to do is, oh, let's change it up this year. Oh, let's change it up again next year. Oh, let's change it up again 2 years from now.
I mean, I think you have to be impressed with the organization. I mean, they don't panic like they don't listen to anybody like us or what everybody's saying. They don't panic and just fire the coach when things are. I don't know.
Touchdown Cincinnati.
Yeah, Bengals in the end zone. Higgs laughing all the way to the bank right now.
Touchdown Tennessee.
I mean, if you're the Steelers and you're gonna blow it up, it's kind of it's an Andy Reid and Philly situation where it's like, okay, maybe a change of scenery is what Tomlin needs to start with a new organization, but I don't know.
You got to be kidding me, guys. You got to be kidding me. There's no way Kirk Cousins just threw another interception.
I don't know. That sounds pretty believable to me, Andrew.
Did you have him over X and a half picks?
I've got the opposite, Teddy. Literally the opposite. Completion. Literally the opposite of that.
At least you don't have action points on it.
Oh man.
Yeah, remember those? That
was intense back in the day.
See, they were called for me, Teddy. It would be a lightning. You call it a lightning. For per point or yard or whatever. They're lightning bets. But still, same thing. A lot of pain, excruciating drama on those.
Well, yeah, where your bet size increases as the size of your wage, your bet size increases as the size of the margin.
It'd be per point. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do like 50 a point. We do a lightning. 10 timer. 10-time lightnings back in the day.
Teddy,
back down to 2.5 now. Tampa Bay 2.5 minus 130, 42.5 at DK. 40 at DK. Cincinnati now I'm seeing 5.5 minus 120, 53.5 against the Bills. Should we get some over in that game? We got 46 right now. Totals 53.5. Do we see two more scores there? Cincy Buffalo.
More than that, I got 59.5, so I need a lot of help.
There's just a turnover on downs. That's why Tampa just got picked? Question mark.
No, it looked like he didn't hold on.
Turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
More than 7,000 of you watching live. Boy, we appreciate it very, very much. Thank you for watching. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate the likes. We appreciate the follows. And I want to say this, and it's important to note, all right? WagerTalk sells picks, all right? I understand not everyone wants to buy picks. We have a ton of stuff if you don't ever want to buy a pick, all right? Videos, shows like this, lots of how-to, handicapping intros. We've got live lines from the Odds Logic live odds screen. All kinds of stuff. If you never want to buy a pick in your life, and that's okay, thank you for joining us. For those of you that are interested in buying picks, we'll cater to you as well, and we'll cater to you with a really nice promo today. The promo.
We got a hoodie for the Jags.
I just took that Dolphin 17.5, and Brady Cook is transformed into prime Peyton Manning.
Jags in the end zone. Just real quick, the promo for today, End Zone 50 is going to get you half off, 50% off any daily package at WagerTalk and picks and parlays for the rest of the day. So End Zone 50. Thank you for watching WagerTalk TV. We appreciate all of your support. Cheers.
Sorry to jump in there, Teddy. Offensive pass interference on Strange off the board there in the Jaguar game.
Yeah, that game's going to be a sweat still. Ooh, the weather's getting nasty in Buffalo.
Yeah.
That's Sean, I was starting to think you didn't want anybody using that promo code on you.
The weather's nasty in Tampa. And I got a nice cup of tea.
Teddy, with this many people watching, I know I ask you to do this every time, but if someone's got $200 and they live in Vegas and they know the biggest sports book there is Circa, are they taking that $200, they put it all in the Circa, or what do you recommend that they do?
I mean,
it doesn't matter whatever state you're in. If you have two legalized sports books, you need to have accounts in both of them. In Las Vegas, we've got dozens, so I understand everyone doesn't have every book. But the more accounts you have, the more games you're going to win by a half point, the fewer losses you're going to have by a half point, because you're getting free half points every time you make a bet. The more equivalent thereof. Oh, the line's 16. Oh, there's a 16.5. Bang. You know.
The number one thing you can do as a sports bettor, if you want to just lose, if you want to say, okay, what's the very most basic thing I can do to make myself better and to at least lose a little bit less, is every single time you place a bet, make sure you're getting the best available price. Make sure you're line shopping. That is the number one thing you can do to, at the very least, start not losing as much money. Then from there, the rest of the battle begins. But that's the first thing.
Mm. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Boom.
Like anyone.
Field goal Jaguars, which gives Indy plenty of time. They have the whole fourth quarter. Colts only down by 18.
It's not helping my 20.5.
Brady Cook is hurt.
Is he really?
Yeah, we might have a Tom Tupa situation developing in New Jersey.
Oh boy.
Just run it in. You're on the 7-yard line.
Who do the Jets play next week? I need to see.
All right, guys, I got to run. Hopefully, we cash that live bet I
Jets
gave
are
out
playing
with
the
Kirk
Saints.
Cousins.
The Jets
That's
are
it
in
for me.
Jacksonville next Sunday.
Great
Good
to
luck,
see you, Andrew.
Andrew. Thank you for
brother.
joining us, my friend.
All right, man.
Anything you want to say before you go?
Just the best bet prop tonight. Number one in props to the website, and love that player prop. 4%, 5% plays with the NFL player props. It's 7-2 run. That's it. End zone 50, half off. Take care, guys. See you.
The hype. Make him hype.
Josh Allen, 40-yard touchdown scamper.
Jeez.
Scamper. That's a word that you never actually use in real life that you always read.
Yep.
But that over is looking good for Cincy Buffalo now. Do we have 59.5 or something? Was that the game?
Yeah. So it's a
Oh,
53.
there you go.
So
You're a lot liver.
Yep.
But so would you rather? Here's my question for you, Higgs. So you got these long shots on Cincy, right? And you have over in this game. Would you rather win the over on today's bet and lose the long? Would you rather have the Bills score a touchdown and win the game, and that makes your long shots much less likely to cash? But you cash today's bet, or would you rather keep the long shots alive and this be the final score?
I go long shots. I don't care about one game. That's fine. This is one little thing. I'll make that up in 4 o'clock or Monday or college basketball or something. I don't care
You'd
about
rather
one
have the
game.
big block price.
You'd rather the big one at the end.
I'm just saying, interesting parlay. Miami to make the playoffs. Chiefs, no.
What's the correlation there?
I mean, they're likely gonna. It's likely gonna be one or the other coming down the stretch here. They're gonna have if the Texans beat the Chiefs tonight, both of these teams have the same record, and you're only gonna have how many spots are we gonna have up for grabs here? Realistically, it looks like there's gonna be a 3-way fight at least for that last spot between whoever doesn't win the South and whoever doesn't win the West.
I don't like your talk here, Thomas, just because I got an under 8.5 here for Miami win total, and they got Pittsburgh. I mean, the teams ahead of them, they get win number 6 here. They have Pittsburgh, Cincy, Tampa, and New England. The next 3 will all be fighting for a playoff spot, and in New England, they might be playing for home field's advantage. If
Miami's now fighting for a playoff spot. They're in this.
I know. I mean,
I don't like Miami. No. I don't. I mean, they're 1-4 on the road already.
Remember, they're going to fire their coach after they lost to Buffalo on a Thursday night, and they ended up.
Yeah, Mike McDaniel is
Fire
coached for his
GM
job
and
here.
keep Yeah.
I mean, they're 1-4.
Seattle in the end zone again, by the way.
They have to play at
37-9.
Pittsburgh and at Cincinnati in December. I don't. Yeah, and then again with the Patriots, maybe it won't matter. Bucks will probably be desperate. Yeah, I don't like Miami at all to make the.
How good are the Seahawks?
Yes,
I think they're the best team nobody talks about.
So
it feels like nobody trusts Darnold in a big game.
that's the problem. But
You saw him last year. His 4 losses were to who? To the Lions and the Rams. You saw him get exposed by the Rams in the first half. I guess the Rams jumped out to a lead. They nearly beat the Rams this time out. I mean, they're 9-3. What are we doing?
They beat the Rams, and they were -4 in turnovers in that game. If memory serves correctly.
Well, they're playing on Thursday night in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And now they get the call. I'll tell you what. I took the Seattle minus. Where's my book? 3.5 for next week against the Colts. That line's going to be 10 when it reopens up.
For which game?
Seattle's playing the Colts next week. Seattle's a 3.5-point favorite. I got it minus 3.5.
Good number.
Yeah,
exactly. Well, I mean, we'll see what.
Good number.
The Colts could miss the playoffs.
My good numbers haven't meant anything in the NFL this year. Like when you have Dallas at 5.5 on, Thursday versus the Lions.
So I know you like jumping on lines early. Have you already bet this Jacksonville Jets game for next week? I know it's 8.5. I feel like it's going to end up. I feel like that line's probably going to get over 10.
I have 7 games for next week. Here we go. Jets plus 9.5. I took.
Ooh, okay.
Cincy plus 3. Chargers plus 5.5. Giants plus 2.5. Seattle minus 3.5.
Cincy plus 5.5. Chargers plus.
Chargers plus 5.5. Cincy was plus 3.
Not 5.5. They're 3. Chargers plus good number on the Chargers. Okay.
No. Cincy's plus 3. Chargers 5.5. Giants plus 2.5. Seattle minus 3.5. Denver under 42.5. And Philly under 40.5. That's what I got for next week.
Philly against Vegas. Good number in that total as well.
I usually do them on Wednesday, Thursdays.
I mean, if you're betting NFL and you're betting, I mean, when you say Wednesday, Thursday, you mean for the following week, right?
Yeah.
Kickoff.
Yeah. Like if you're betting NFL, if you're trying to bet the NFL and you're betting into lines on Sunday morning, like you missed the boat. And taking advantage of stuff like this when the market is so much softer is really the only way you have a puncher's chance if you're just someone who's trying to be a rec better.
So I want to disagree with that. It's not like you can't play the NFL on Sunday morning, that there aren't opportunities, but you don't have the opportunity to bet both sides in the NFL on Sunday morning the way you do later in the week.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking. Like by Sunday morning for me is teasers. That's when you want to bet teasers. But
touchdown Saints.
If you're just going to be someone who sits there and tries to handicap the games on Sunday morning and just pick sides and totals, good luck.
We got a whole lot of drama going right now. No drama with Minnesota, Washington. All right. Not much drama with the Dolphins and the Jets, although that total's still very much in question. Drama with the Titans and the Browns. Drama with the Steelers and the Ravens. No drama with Seattle, Atlanta right now. That game, the over is already cashed, although not for in-game bettors. Not much drama yet for Indy, Jacksonville, though that total's still very much in question. New Orleans now up a touchdown against Tampa, and Tampa was the team that everyone took for. Patch is doing something exciting. What's going on there, man?
No. I just got excited when you just said that. New Orleans.
Oh yeah. Well, so Tampa is the team that everyone picked for Survivor, and if Tampa loses, Survivor gets real interesting real fast.
Yep.
Right now, and all the entries that people have that are live are all of a sudden worth a whole lot of money. And of course, Cincy Buffalo 28-25.
Touchdown.
We've got
drama.
Bills.
Bills.
Pick 6. What?
Bills?
Bill?
I'm sorry. I had a Prez, everybody.
I'm thinking I must be way behind.
Yeah, I'm like, well,
Sean, are you at the game, Sean? What the hell is going on here? Jesus.
Oh, that was bad. That was bad.
I told Prez like I gotta make myself relevant in here, people. I gotta be a little ahead of everybody. I'm sorry.
Wow. Okay.
How did you do this?
How did we do that?
Wow.
Higgs, back in the day when I worked for VSiN and we were doing the Super Bowl one year and we had some new intern, and my job was to like grade all of the props as they were cashing. And one guy sent me the link. He was like, here's the press feed for the play-by-play for the game so that you can like have a little extra time and also actually see all the stats and stuff right here. I didn't tell this kid, and I was just a full 2 plays ahead. And I had this kid thinking that I was some football savant. He was like, what are you doing here? You're calling every play.
That's funny.
You're like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day when they're doing Jeopardy.
Yep.
What is Mount Titicaca?
Still the greatest gambling night of my life was high school grad night. So of course, no money, but our high school did a casino night, and you're not getting the cream of the crop when it comes to the dealers here. And this guy's sliding the card out at the blackjack table before you do anything. It gets to the point where I'm playing every hand and everybody's just watching me stay on a 14 because I see an 8 and then hit on a 13 on the next hand and go crazy.
Wait, what was your edge there?
He was flipping the dealer was holding the deck and would just slide the card out before I said hit or stay, and I would just see it, and nobody noticed.
You noticed.
Yeah.
Sean, I got a question for you. I know with those like look ahead lines, how you said you have the Jets like plus 9.5. With all these injuries, let's say that you find out next week against the Jags that the Jets are going to start like Vinny Testaverde and it's plus 12.5. Would you middle that or would you let it ride?
No, because if I had that number, what am I going to do? Bet out a worse number? Like come back? Like I'll tell you what I did. I had Seattle against Minnesota. It was what in my little book from last week. So I had minus 7.5 last week, and then it moved to what, like 13 when what's his name got replayed. So I was like, you know what? I'll go for like a 6-point middle, 5.5. I had to go the other way. Didn't work out, but if it's that big, I'll take a shot because I didn't think there was that much difference between two crappy quarterbacks. Apparently there was, but other spots I'll just eat the bad number and If you figure you get 5 points in between an NFL game, again, this is only it's not like huge sums of money when you get on these early things, but yeah, still I'll try middles when I can, but not for like a point or two. Like now, I mean, this would move right if we have if Brady Cook is the quarterback next week.
Oh, Bucks.
He said Brady Cook even got hurt. I don't know if he's
still in the game, but
okay.
Yeah, he just got his toe stepped on. It looks like.
Oh,
Bucks be driving.
Bucky Irving with a big run for Tampa Bay.
I need a catch from Bucky. I was listening to Jesse say take the Bucky Irving over 2.5 receptions. He's got 2. He had 2 in the first. He had 2 in the first drive. There's nothing since.
2.5%. When Derek and I are on the Friday show talking about those props, we take a ton of under 2.5s on running backs. They don't get that. Like that's a key number for running back receptions.
He had 2 on the first drive, Tom.
And have you cashed?
No. Dolphins in the end zone.
Yeah.
Is Trevor Lawrence good now?
Kind of.
Is this a mirage for Jacksonville, or are you guys Jaguars believers?
Is anyone a Jaguars believer?
I think he's all right.
I'm a Jag believer not at the Colts. I mean, the Colts are in trouble, so I'm happy with my Jags and my Houston ticket. If Houston somehow pulls out a miracle tonight and beats Kansas City, I'm feeling really good.
So is it more anti-Indy than pro-Jacksonville?
Somebody's got to win.
Yeah, because the Jags, I'm not high on their defense.
Well, they're number one. I mean, at least for total for rushing yards allowed right now in the NFL.
Another interception from Joe Burrow.
Just threw another pick.
Wow.
Who's number one in
Jacksonville for rushing yards allowed?
Oh, yards per game?
Yeah.
Not Jaguars 4th and 1 on the 9-yard line. What are they going to do?
Take the point.
Cincy plus 6 before this game started. I'm that's worried about that. It looked like that was what I'm saying. Like, oh man,
the sweat is real. You're up 18, 4th and 1, 7 left. I take the points. I go up 3 full touchdowns.
I got 20.5.
I don't know. I think I'm going for it because even if you don't get the points, there's such little time left, and you're pinning them back so far.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
With a third string quarterback.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, if you can't hold on against a third string quarterback, you know what? I'm glad you went for it because you weren't going to win anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, let's be honest.
Ravens in the red zone against the Steelers, down 8. Less than 8 minutes to play there. Live line. Pittsburgh 2.5. 56.5 that total. Buccaneers in the red zone against New Orleans right now. Live line. Tampa 2.5. 50.5 the total.
I need Ibuka to haul in a touchdown.
I need Bucky Irving to catch a flare out of the backfield for 3 yards.
I do every week. I do the dumbest.
6. How about that?
Who?
Oh, Jackson under pressure, and no, he could have been sacked. Instead, he threw it away.
Every week, I do a super dumb pick a touchdown score in every game parlay on MGM, like $1.75 to win 1.7 million.
You hit one yet?
No, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Have you tracked how much you spent on it?
$20 over the course of a full season, realistically.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
penny. So what do you got today?
Well, I need Terry McLaurin to catch a touchdown. I don't think that's happening. I had a couple guys get in early.
Luka just had it in his hands.
Oh, yeah.
Wide open in the end zone and couldn't haul it in.
Yep. But it's fun, you know. I mean, we're sports bettors. It's minus EV, but it's okay to have a little fun now and again.
Sure, Penny. Yeah, and this for the vast majority of people, this is supposed to be fun. You know, for us, it's supposed to be a giant sweat, but for most people out there, it's supposed to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. So here's your question. All right, 7 minutes left. You're down by 8. You're in the red zone. 4th and 8. Do you kick the field goal?
Yes.
Yes.
If you're down by 7, do you kick the field goal?
I'm just saying they kicked the field goal, so that's why I said yes to it.
Does it matter if it's 8 or 7?
Why are you making a one-score game a one-score game here? I feel like you're down there. You have to go for it.
I would say go.
But 8 minutes left, that's a lot of time.
Yeah, with Pittsburgh plus the points, there's nothing I feel better about right there than Baltimore kicking that field goal.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Music to my ears.
Yeah. When you have a dog, you like field goals generally. Or either side. You know, I want my dog kicking. I want my take the
points when we can get them.
Yes. You know,
it is pretty fun seeing the Madden generation grow up and start to get coaching jobs now. Because that's how we're getting some of these like new decision making stuff about being more aggressive, about going for it in certain situations. I like seeing the change in coaching philosophy. I mean, could you imagine if there was a team that actually said we're just not punting and we're treating it as 4-down territory all the time, and you had like prime Peyton Manning with 4 downs to work with?
They went for it and did not get it, the Jags, by the way.
No, but you're right. The ball's inside they're inside the 10. So
yeah. How about
the big difference for total bettors though in that game? The total in that game closed 45. They're at 44 right now.
Bucks kicking a field goal.
Boy, the Browns.
Eddie, how about this?
6.5.
How about the Bengals? You think you're sitting pretty with like whatever point you had at plus points, and now the Bills are about to go up by 10 if they score a touchdown and go for 2 to make it 10-point game.
Wait, how did the Titans just get the ball? I'm looking at all this. It looked like they were just kicking it to the Browns.
Browns fumble.
Fumble.
Wow. Bills knocking on the door.
Jennifer Yasinowski. Thanks for the comment. Thoughts, guys? I have Jacobs anytime touchdown and Mahomes over 23.5 rushing yards this afternoon.
Yes, I like it.
Yeah.
And Jacobs.
I hate anytime touchdown bets. I'm not an anytime touchdown guy.
There's so much juice packed into those.
The Mahomes over 23.5. I like that.
Yeah.
Much for the over-under.
Yeah, short on their corner, Yeah.
Riley Leonard not sacked for a safety. Sure looked like it, but apparently the ball got out of the end zone. Aaron Rodgers throws it in the dirt. Snow swirling in Cleveland. Did anyone really like points with the Browns this week? Like that's the thought. Like when you see a line like that, you're like, yeah, that's. I understand it has to be there. My line came higher. My line was like 4.5, 5 for that game, and I'm like, yeah, I want no part of it.
You can't take that. Yeah.
Anyone that laid it with Cleveland?
I
laid it with Cleveland. I'm not gonna. I laid it with Cleveland. I looked at it similar when they played the Dolphins this year. I stayed away with that one, but yeah, I thought that their defense would really do more here. But I mean, a couple turnovers really killed them. But that's also what happens when you got rookies out there. I mean, Shador threw a pick. He had a rookie.
Whoa, batted pass for the Steelers, and that turns into a Ravens turnover or a Pittsburgh turnover.
Oh, my gosh.
The Ravens have the ball inside the 35 of the Steelers.
Do they?
38-28.
Refs are signaling. Yeah, refs are signaling Ravens ball.
What a turn of events for Cincy backers. We were just talking about Cincy going to run it, and all of a sudden this happens. Yep. They might not even cover the game now.
Jesus, how did
hang on to that pizza money on Cincy because they're not. They're not making a run anymore.
Your over is good.
Overs, yeah.
Yeah.
Cash that.
That was a
hold on.
crazy
Can you
throw
take
by
off the
Josh
board
Allen.
here?
God, guy's so good.
Hold on, wait a second here. What did they do here? They came off the
The
board.
Bengals are 2 games behind. So the Bengals, if they win,
touchdowns
they'll
off the
be
board.
games
Touchdowns
behind the
off.
Ravens Steelers winner.
Oh yeah.
If they lose, they'll be 3 games behind the Ravens Steelers winner with 4 to go, and that's tough to come back from.
Yeah, there's no way that's a catch for Buffalo, by the way.
It's not a catch.
Yeah.
No.
Rodgers picked off there. Aaron interception.
They're reviewing it.
Yeah. I was just wrapped into my Bills game. Like, what happened here? They took it off.
More than 17,000 of you watching live.
We got a
appreciate it.
safety. We got
Thank
a
you for watching.
safety.
I just saw it just popped up. Notre Dame announced they're declining to play in a bowl game after being the last team left out the college football playoff.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I mean, Iowa State didn't play.
Also,
They won 8 games.
Here's the thing. You know what? And Kelly said something. She's like, well, I was like, give back the nil money. I want a refund.
yeah.
What about the coaches? You don't pay the coaches? No, the coaches get paid. The players are different. You wanted to get paid for playing games. No, you give your money back. You can get or some of it back. I want a game per diem.
Teddy, you agree with this Buffalo call here, going for it on 4th and goal?
Well,
Yes,
word.
They can go up 7 with a field goal.
So
Yes, I definitely agree with it, but only because I saw what happened.
Sean's way ahead of us.
Um,
Oh, man.
But yeah, so I like the concept of let's win the game right here. And when you're inside, what were they at the 1 yard line?
No, they were at the 4.
When you're locked in tight, the advantage of pinning them deep is very real. So I don't mind the call. I don't, and it's also out of respect for Burrow. You know, you don't want to be.
That's what it is. It's respect for Burrow because
it's respect because they're like, you know what? If we punch it in here, he's got to throw it more. Maybe we get another interception and make our defense look good.
It's also respect for Allen too, because Allen's just he's on another level.
Sure, there's still some pretty good quarterbacks in this league.
The Saints are going to win this football game.
Is Shuck over? Did you cash that yet?
That wasn't me. That was McGinnis.
Oh, McGinnis is gone.
Yeah.
You guys are all the same to me. All you know.
Hey, Teddy, you mind if I?
It's just like people in Vegas and there's outsiders. Mm-hmm.
Teddy, I'm going to pop in real quick. Here. I've got a 5% play out there right now that kicks off at 425. And also I've got a late pack, 2-pack with a 4% and a 5% play. 5-1 in my last 6 of 4% or higher, 22 and a 13 in my last 35 NFL plays. And Teddy will mention also to everybody, you get the if you use promo code ENDZONE50, you get 50% off anyone's package here. And so go take advantage of that.
Guys, we have a Zach Wilson sighting in New Jersey.
I was hoping I'd see Zach Wilson again in my lifetime.
Nice. You got Drew
It's
Lock.
somehow even worse.
Yeah,
You
the
got
Steelers,
Drew
the
Lock
Rodgers
fumble.
interception fumble thing got overturned into an incomplete pass. Miami with another first down. They 1 first down away from running out the clock. Pittsburgh's going to punt now. And the line there with Steelers, Ravens, Pittsburgh. What are we seeing? Which is real? 4.5 or 2.5? 4.5 is real. 4.5, 55.5 for Steelers right now. So the question is, does Baltimore score again? As for New Orleans, Tampa.
Do the Bengals punch it in? Do they get a garbage touchdown, do you think? Is there a yes, no on
You give him 4 downs like this and snow where we know where we're going and the DBs don't, I think he punches it in.
Yeah, well, he just threw a 40-yard pass down to the 29-yard line.
Okay, well, that helps. Sean, can you – maybe I can
72 and a half.
Maybe I can squeeze in a live play, Biff, after you see it before we do.
Jaguars on the Colts 28-yard line. I need at least a field goal here to cover my 20.5.
I need a sports almanac.
That's what we need, Teddy.
Here's a stat
we
for
can
you.
And a
retire.
time machine.
Shut her down. Yep.
Here's a stat for you. Sam Darnold breaks Tom Brady's record of most wins in consecutive seasons with different teams.
Oh, Hall of Famer.
Run that back again.
If you do something for the first time, does that make you a Hall of Famer?
Ask Phillip Rivers.
So Brady's wins with his last year in New England and his first year in Tampa were just superseded by Darnold's wins last year in Minnesota and this year in Seattle. Sure, last year they won 14 games.
Yeah.
And this year now they won 10. After today, 4 games left for everyone. These are the last buys today.
Yep. Wild how late these are.
The post-Thanksgiving buys, the Week 14 buys, yeah.
Fantasy football playoffs start next week for some teams, for some leagues.
Yeah, last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, big field goal attempt coming here for the Jaguars. Big field goal attempt for some in the chat if you're like 20 and a half. Big. They got it. They got it.
Ravens driving to try to win. They scored on each of the last 4 possessions under 5 minutes there. Baker Mayfield sitting on the sidelines with the rain pouring down on him. They're getting close to 2 minutes. Bucks out of timeouts. 2nd and 10 for the Saints as they look to wreak havoc.
Touchdown Bengals. Or Sean probably knew that 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I didn't. I saw Higgy Bear get in. I was more worried about my 20 and a half.
Sean, can you tell me what happened in the Cincy game that I won't have to watch it?
Let me.
You know what happened already.
Let me just. Yeah, T. Higgins. I just said he caught a touchdown.
You know what happened already. You don't even need to ask.
That was a nice catch.
How much time's left in there? 2:13 left.
That was a really nice catch.
Have 1 timeout left.
Go for
I guess
2.
what are they? They'll onside here. And they'll go for 2. That's a pretty big 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion is the single most important point spread play in football. Agree or disagree?
I guess if you're going to use it, yeah. If you're not, if it's that point in the game, it's very important.
Yeah, I was like this. So the 2-point success and the success or failure on the 2-point conversions also affects everything after.
Mm-hmm.
I think with the new overtime rules, it's interesting now. If you get the ball second, which most teams you want to get the ball second, but then you're kind of forced to. If you give up a touchdown first, you're kind of forced to go for 2 because no one wants to really accept the tie or give.
Joe Burrow fumbled
without enough time left to really do anything.
David, you know what? It's funny you bring that up. Teddy and I are on opposite sides there with the overtime, with the 10 minutes left in overtime now with the new rules. Teddy and I are opposite sides. I think it's almost an automatic that you take the ball. He completely disagrees with me on it. And I just think that you don't promise yourself that second possession, definitely not a third in that scenario. So my thoughts are you take the ball in that scenario, and Teddy definitely disagrees with me there.
Sure, I want to know what the other team did, and I want to know I want to have the 4th down, and I want the ability to go for 2.
Right.
If I think the defense is gassed on the last play of the game.
I'm Team Teddy on this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, these overtime rules are just like, do we want more ties? Is that the plan? Because that's what we're getting.
Yeah.
I don't think that
more ties. So the tie this year was 40-40. That was arguably the most entertaining game of the entire season.
That's what bounced me in circa.
And ties, if you're betting unders and your season wins, you love ties because unders aren't wins.
But Jeff, that's an interesting point because we never really had this before with these rules. So the fact that we've never had where 2 teams could score in overtime and the game could keep going. So that definitely gives something to think about. I always was thinking, of course, you want the ball first, you know what you need to do, similar to college. But yeah, if you score, you're kind of forced. There's 3 minutes left in the game. They score a touchdown, you score a touchdown. Now you have to go for 2. I
just tell you, man, you start looking at that clock with 10 minutes, tick, 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 tick. It gets there to 3 in a hurry.
Yeah.
And then that team that kicks off, they're not going to see that second possession as very often. So
I think you get the ball first, though.
Agree, Teddy. There he is. That's all you need to know. There's the chat's with me, man.
Chat's with Teddy. All right.
I get the logic on the
about
clock,
the Texans and the Chiefs tonight. Any opinions on Kansas City, Houston late game?
I did not.
Well, I've got a play on that one. Also, I've won my last 4 primetime NFL games, so I do have a play on picks and parlays for that game tonight for the Texans and the Chiefs.
Chiefs money line. Any interest in -$2 on KC? You can find that again. Looking at the Odds Logic live odds screen, it's -$2 at Superbook, -210 at Circa, -225 at FanDuel. It's up to you. You can lay whichever one you want. -$2.
If you like Kansas City, Teddy, I think you got to take the money line the way they play. Like it'll be like the Colts game. I mean, like I'm laying 3.5. I don't want laying 3.5.
But the move is to in-game when Houston has the lead and looks like they've got this thing in the bag, and then is going to do something stupid and lose the game.
Here come the Colts to really screw my pooch.
That's a good point, Tom. You feel like it's hard to see Kansas City losing, but you know that at some point in this game that
Jeff, they're going to get us. They're going to get your in-game under. I jumped on with you 55.5, and they're going to screw my 20 here.
Oh. Well, I've got 17.5. I'm sweating. Brady Cook said, I don't know how many passes I'm going to get to throw in this league, so I am chucking it.
Which you wonder why the guys that have that opportunity don't.
Yeah.
Take that. It's like, all right, yeah, let's
Yeah, but you know what? Is that more on the coach, Teddy? He tells them just to like hand the ball off or do some kind of garbage screen pass, you know? I think that's also your crappy coach.
Some of it is a quarterback's a little bit gun shy, you know?
Yeah. And it's also they'll be more conservative in games where, you know, things actually matter. But like the Jets, let's face it, the Jets don't have to win this game.
Sure, why not?
Here comes the prevent prevents you from winning any bets. The prevent defense. Here we go.
Who's this? Riley Leonard?
Down to the 18. Not even at the 2-minute warning yet.
We got drama, guys. We got drama. Let's see. No drama for Miami and the Jets. All right.
We got drama in Tampa. Their Bucks are on their own 20. 2 minutes to win.
Drama in Baltimore.
Ravens on the 13-yard line.
Wow. My clock's got a tick, man. I do not want Aaron Rodgers throwing for the win. I'd have to
3 minutes. A lot of time in that game still.
Zay Flowers with a nice catch and run.
Mm-hmm. Got drama in Buffalo with especially if you're with the spread there.
Oh.
I'm on Bengals +6. They're 5. I mean, they're down 5 right now, but
they might get the ball back.
Well, look, I'm seeing so look at this. Buffalo -4.5, -3,000. Buffalo -5.5 +320. That point between 4.5 and 5.5, which is normally the deadest number you'll ever find, right now it's worth. Oh, I'm so -4.5, -490 is what I'm seeing. -5.5 +320.
Touchdown Colts.
Yeah.
Baker nearly just
Ravens too.
Yeah. Baltimore's in the end zone.
So here come the Ravens. Are going to go for 2 probably.
What do you have on the Colts game, Sean?
Are we sure that you got both in?
20.5.
Okay, I was on the Jags +2 on that one, so I've checked out on that one a long time ago.
Oh yeah. No, I did this. It was 20.5. I figured, you know what? Backup quarterback. What's he going to do? I thought you'd be safe. Yeah, no. Touchdown 2 minutes ago.
Josh Allen just got sacked. 3rd and 15 with 1:54 left. Bengals no timeouts now, but they're going to have about a minute and change.
Hey, Sean, take another look at that.
I'm watching it.
Yeah. There's a bobble there, Bo. That's no catch. That is no catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ravens touchdown got called back too.
Did it really?
touchdown. And then it's like no touchdown.
No.
What year is this? Patriots 11-2, Broncos 10-2, Bears 9-3. That's just a graphic they popped up on Fox.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
That had to be like 2006 when the Bears were good.
The Rex Grossman
experience. Yeah. Devin Hester.
Oh, that's a Super Bowl I'll always remember for being in a global marketplace contest where I was going to win $50,000 if I won and $20,000
Saints get the ball back.
Myself, and they went into
Saints
business on the Monday morning, and I lost my hedge, and I never got paid from the contest.
Jeez.
Wow.
That was a giant fist right up my ass.
Josh Allen, this is why I'm going to hear my timeline how he's the MVP. He takes off for 20 yards.
Dude, it's 20 dimes and 50 dimes. I can't lose. So let's hedge. and then
Yeah.
it looks like I can lose.
How come you never got paid on the contest, or is that a story you could share?
I will go into the business on the Monday after the next day after the Super Bowl.
All over in Buffalo, 39-34.
Wow.
Looks like Circa's about to lose a lot more people too, because it looks like the Saints might have won this game.
Yeah. Tennessee looks like they're going to win outright. Well, there's still time left in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
But Tyler,
if you're Tennessee, are you drafting a quarterback?
Tennessee?
No.
Yeah.
You just drafted a quarterback. You need a coach. But here's
Not
the problem
this
with that, though, Thomas. That coach is going to come in and be like, this isn't my quarterback. I need my guy.
That's what I'm saying.
First and goal on the 6 for the Colts at the 2-minute warning.
First and goal for the Jets on the 8 with a minute 20 to
some
go.
receivers. I mean, that would be, nice to before you just get
They should trade for that AJ Brown guy. Oh, Brady Cook tossed a pick. We're safe.
Yeah.
All right, Bengals
44. So all the in-game stuff stays under, even though the full game did go over. What do we got? A final in Buffalo, 39-34, 73 is where it lands. And, of course, pretty much Cincy's a wire-to-wire job there, right? Plus the points. Yeah. That was 5.5 all week, 6.5.
That's a
tough one. The right side.
I mean, could have been maybe a money line winner for them in that one. Total collapse in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you throw 2 picks and one of them gets returned to the house, it's a problem.
Yep.
Yeah. And when that happens in the fourth quarter, that's a big problem.
The Bucs lost to the Saints, man. Big day for the Tank Bulls. Big day.
Absolute carnage survivor.
Yep.
But it was that way on Thanksgiving weekend too. So
very good day for the Jets.
I don't think there's a
Steelers hold. Steelers look like they're going to win this game.
So you guys think Commanders? You think they should just shut down Jaden Daniels? I'm not sure there's a point in playing him anymore.
He already got hurt in this game. He's probably the
might well get shut down.
Yeah,
he lasted a half.
If only they had like some kind of learning experience or lesson about playing your quarterback when you really shouldn't to look back on and ruin.
He really didn't need to play today. I mean,
no,
it was pointless.
He did not. But it's Washington. They've never done something like that before.
My giant 2.5 is going to look good because they're going to go off as a favorite next week.
Yeah.
And even before he got hurt, I mean, he wasn't playing very well. I mean, he wasn't going well today. It just didn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. Broncos and Raiders have kicked off right here in Las Vegas. Nothing right now. Looking at the Odds Logic Live odds screen. Denver minus 8.5 live and total 39.5 juiced to the under for Broncos Raiders. That is kicked off. Chicago, Green Bay, Rams, Arizona also coming in this 1 o'clock hour here on the left coast. And of course, Houston, KC tonight, Philly and the Chargers tomorrow. I have a free play video up on my homepage, WagerTalk.com, which is the free picks page for the Rams and the Cardinals, as well as for Monday Night Football tomorrow. Lots of free content from WagerTalk.com. We appreciate the more than 17,000 of you who are watching us live, as we do each and every Sunday for the first set of games. We have guys, we bust each other's balls, we talk about sports, we talk about life, we talk about betting, and we grade ourselves. Speaking of grading ourselves, let's take a real quick recap. Higgs, Bengals +7 second half, +3 full game. They lose by 5. Missed 2-point conversion screws you on that one.
Yep.
Seattle -3.5 for Atlanta. That was a right side. Steelers +3.5 full game. I like the way it's looking, but it hasn't cashed yet. Saints +6.5 full game. Mad Russian. That looks like a right side winner. He also has under 55.5. I didn't write which freaking game it was.
That's the loser. Jacksonville's the loser.
Jacksonville gets to 57. Jeez Louise. And Tom, you got the Dolphins -17.5. They win by 24 against the Jets. So overall, for the late stuff that we did together, that would be a profitable stretch. When it comes to the stuff you guys did before I came on air today, Washington +3.5. No, That's Jesse Shule. That's not good. Over 40.5. JM, whoever that is, they didn't win. Bills plus 2.5 winner. That's Adam Trigger, maybe. Seattle under 35.5. Prez, did he cash that? 37-9. He did not. Kirk over 163.5.
They go for 2. That under's alive, Jeff. You cash that in-game under.
And Baltimore plus 106. Prez loses that one as well. So we get to make fun of Prez.
Touchdown Browns, not done yet.
Did I
love you guys too?
55.5 cashes.
Did I get 55 and a hook on that, Teddy?
Yes, 55 and a half to winner.
All right, I'm still live here. Hang on.
You got it, Hero. That's unless they get the freaking onside kick, but come on, we should be all right here.
With about 8% chance.
Yeah, the worst beats. So football, the worst beats are only coming with an onside recovery.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. What's the number on that? Is it like 8%? I think it's 8%.
I think it's less than that right now.
Is it really?
Format. It's low.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow. Okay, is Tennessee going to turn this into 2 points? Or did they blow it dead? The Browns are okay. It looks like they blew it dead. Or did they not?
The Ravens are going to get the ball back.
Yeah, with more than 2 minutes and a timeout.
I'll be under the 2-minute warning, but still.
If he fair cat, maybe. Let's see what the time. 2:04, 2:03, still in the air. Yeah, it'll be the 2-minute warning. If he would have fair caught that, he'd have fair caught it at 2:02 or 2:01, and then had an extra play. But he didn't. So there you have it.
I know everybody does it now, but do you guys agree with that? Like in this situation, Cleveland's down 31-17. You get a touchdown, 4.5 minutes left. You're down 8, and you go for 2 instead of kicking the extra point.
100%. Agree 1,000%.
Yeah.
Because you get the opportunity to make up for it, and you get it for kind of a free. It gives you a free chance to win.
Yeah.
And we've seen it work. I've seen it work.
Yeah.
Someone did it this year where they went for 2 down, when they were down 8 and went for 2 and ended up being down 6, and they scored the other touchdown and they won. I don't remember what game it was, but I know that it worked.
Yes, it's the right call.
Teddy, on the flip side of that though, how much do you respect the prime number of 7 anymore now with that coming into play? Is that like a 5% where if you can get a 6.5 versus 7, it's worth maybe 5 to 7 cents to do that or not? I mean, that number, that prime number 7 has changed is what I'm trying to get to.
So 7 is still the 3 is by far the most common and differential between 2 teams at the end of a game. It's 3 points.
Yeah.
7 is still by far number 2.
Correct. Yep.
So, but is it worth? I mean, it's worth more than 7 cents. The 7, on or off 7, still, even in the modern era, at least from what I've seen.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying, the Russian. It's still the key number, but you do have to start taking that into account a little bit more.
Right.
Well, the 5s and the 8s are worth so much more than they used to be. That's the 2 numbers that really. 5 used to be the deadest of the dead numbers, and 8 was pretty dead too.
Yeah,
and
right.
5 in particular, if you look at the data from 30 years ago and the data today, more games end 5 today than ever before.
But you also have to look at you don't have to just look at how the games end, like what the final score is. You also have to cross-reference that with what the pregame spread was.
And Teddy, this is going back to what you were telling me earlier about chasing the best number. I mean, I'm down here in Florida, right? So one of my main books is Hard Rock. It's insane. I can get like a +8.5 and then get a +9 at the same number. And some people don't even check the spreads, but I'm not joking. I mean, they'll literally go -110, 8.5, and then +8.5 -110 +9 -110. It's unbelievable. So you always got to be checking those all the way across.
So Thomas, I'm going to disagree with you. If you're talking about cross-referencing the final results with the point spreads, for any point spread that you're going to graph out, you're going to get a bell curve.
Mm-hmm.
That's what all the games lined at 6. You're going to get a bell, some form of a bell curve that's going to show you the basic distribution of all the games lined at -6 or at -3 or at -10, whatever it is. They're likely to be long-term fairly comparable in terms of the bell curve showing what the results are. In my opinion, the more important stat is how often does the game actually finish 5? How long does it land 5? How often does it land 3? And the points rates themselves kind of even out over time. A very weird throw by Bo Nix right there. Nothing still, 3rd and goal for Raiders and Broncos. That's not what we're focused on. We're focused on a 4th down for the Titans. They'll have to punt. That's going to be the game we're watching last. Still nearly 3 minutes there. And Baltimore-Pittsburgh, we got a commercial break right here, 27-22. Live line right now again. Steelers were 4.5.
Teddy, I'm going to pop in a free play real quick on the 4 o'clock game. I'm going to take the Rams and a runaway.
Rams and a runaway. So I made the case for the other side. So tell us why you like the Rams in a runaway.
I just think if you look at who they're throwing to, you got Wilson, and then after that, there's nobody. He's got 560 yards on the game. I mean, you've got obviously McBride solid for a tight end. But other than that, I mean, you're without Harrison, you're without Weaver, you're without Jones. Dortch is out too as well. I just think that they're not going to be able to move the ball against this Rams defense.
They may not. This is what I know is that Jacoby Brissett has impressed me significantly.
I agree.
And while the Cardinals are 1-9 straight up in their last 9 games, they've been in all of them but 2. 7 of the 9 have been decided by 5 points or less. Last week, they're down on the road in Tampa, down 2 touchdowns, just a dead spot. And they kept fighting, they kept scrapping, and they ended up making turn into a field goal game. That's the character of this Arizona team, and that's what I made the case for Arizona with. I was betting on their character plus the points. They haven't quit. They haven't thrown in the towel. Now they kind of fall next year. They could get crushed. I wouldn't be surprised. And I'm sure that the Rams remember what happened the last time they went there. Last year, it was Arizona, I think 41-10. It wasn't that close. It was an absolute annihilation for Arizona on this field. But the Cardinals have been, yes, it's on them, but no team, or we're going to come into next year and everyone's going to bet on Arizona because they lost every close game this year. It's just what they've done, from the DeMarcado fumble on, which, if you want to talk about one play changing a team's season, the DeMarcado fumble when Arizona's about to go up 28-6 in the 4th quarter against Tennessee, and instead they lose that game outright. That play, I think, affected the course of their season more than any other play for any other team all year.
Yeah. No, I think the Rams they're healthy, and they're coming off a loss where I do like a good to great team with a good to great coach and a good to great quarterback after coming off a loss that they should have won. So I'm going to take them. I think the number's 8 right now. Let's see.
9.5.
I got them in early.
Good job.
Yeah.
There are 10s out there as we speak in the global marketplace. Green Bay now 7 at a lot of books, mostly 6.5s with juice for the Packers against the Bears team that no one here in Las Vegas seems to respect just yet. 44 for that total. Broncos in the end zone. They're now 12.5/13.5 live. 41.5 against the Raiders, and the 2 games still going right now. We're not yet at the 2-minute warning for Tennessee-Cleveland, and we're inside 30 seconds for the Steelers-Ravens. Could be a photo finish there, but also if Baltimore does get in the end zone, it sets up for shenanigans in the final play if the Steelers try some fumble-rooski nonsense. Yes, I'm never feeling good. Look at me. Baltimore sitting there at their own 40-yard line, and I'm worried about after the touchdown and when they score what Pittsburgh's going to do if they get the final play. So, yeah, that's being in Vegas too long and being burned too many times.
Yeah,
I really shouldn't.
They call that wait until the fat lady sings, right? I mean, that's what they call that. You can't.
So people ask me, what do you like best? My favorite play in football? It's not even close. My favorite play is when the freaking quarterback takes a knee.
Victory formation.
That's the best play. That's the play where you're like, yeah, I want.
And if
I never lost. I watched Schiano try to blow them up. Greg Schiano was the one coach who would try to blow up when he was taking a knee. but I don't think I've ever lost a game when someone started taking.
You weren't on the Tony Dungy play?
They weren't taking a knee. There was a handoff.
I thought it was a knee. They were taking a knee on a formation.
No, that's what started the whole the Joe Pisarcik fumble we're talking about.
Oh, you're
right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's when they started taking knees. They were why that.
Got it.
I actually watched that play live as a 11-year-old or 10-year-old.
No way. Unbelievable.
Yeah. I literally watched it.
Okay.
The Herm Edwards play we're talking about, right? Not the Tony Dungy. Yeah,
You're right. Sorry, Herm Edwards. Yep. For the Jets. Yep.
Yes, that's how old I am. As I watched that live. I watched that live. How about this? I watched that live on the only TV we had in the house. It was black and white and did not have a remote control.
I got a wild one. I was at the Monday Night Miracle.
Sweet. With the one in Seattle?
No, the Jets Dolphins.
Oh, the one where they were down by 31 or 28 or whatever it was. Yeah, that I turned it off. And then I got a push. Grade. I got a push on that game.
Tom, I was at the Chad Pennington game, 41-0 over the Colts.
Oh, I remember that one.
That was the game that Desmond Howard made the catch on the Heisman pose.
Yep.
Baltimore down at the 40-yard line. Lamar Jackson.
They're on 3rd and 1 from the 30.
Sean's way in front of us.
Yeah. Sean knows who won.
Sean,
I'm watching the Monday night game. I'm trying to get the Monday night so I get some early.
Sean, who the hell is your internet guy? I feel like you're watching Week 15 right now. I mean, this is unbelievable. What's going on?
Got Infinity.
I'll tell you what, you must be dialed in right there at the stadium.
I mean, I'm hardwired into my wall. I paid when I had the house built. I paid an extra $2,500 for the whatever it is, Cat 6 wiring or whatever to have it every room in the house on both walls, either side, across every room, every bedroom.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Game's over. Lamar took a sack. Every bedroom, every room has
casually, by the way, game done.
Hardwired cable in every room, so I could just have hardlined internet in every place.
Tick, tick. Is that Cam Hayward?
You got it, then. Come on.
But the thing is, Sean, like I paid to have a wire dropped in to my room too. So like, I've got gigabit internet too. I shouldn't be this far behind you.
But you know what though? What's weird about it? Sometimes I'll be like, if I'm like live on stream or something, like my internet, it just goes off. Like I won't have internet service. Like I can't send a text. Like it's just bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Like my pictures don't send.
Yeah, my internet's been thankfully very good with stability.
I can't talk on a cell phone in the house.
So the Judkins free in space.
Browns are on the Tennessee 15-yard line.
He threw a big pick.
We're going to stay with you through the end of these quote-unquote early games here in Las Vegas. We're just approaching 1:24 in the afternoon back east. I know it's already 4 o'clock. It's already dark back east. But, boy, we appreciate you hanging out with us and watching WagerTalk TV. We appreciate the likes. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate the follows very, very much. Promo code. Last time I'm going to mention it. I know I've talked about it a couple times, but I do just want to give you guys half off. Take End Zone 50, half off any daily package up on the website at WagerTalk.com tonight. And it's late.
I got a question for everybody.
Go.
Sanders has got 350 yards passing today. Mm-hmm. Are they going to be like, look how great this kid is? Or will they get any kind of, well, you're down 30-17, 30, like you're getting garbage yardage,
This is not garbage yardage.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Game right here.
I mean, if you're down 20 points and all of a sudden you got a bunch of
they were up 17-14, and then Tennessee took the lead. The Browns got a chance to tie the game here. It's not garbage.
Yeah,
yardage. It's 31-23.
Yeah, they're going
the
in.
thing that I thought Shedeur Sanders brought to the table immediately for Cleveland, he brought big playability that the Browns hadn't had all year. So at least since they traded Flacco. Flacco's a guy who'll let it fly and he'll let his receivers make plays. And the first game with Sanders right here in Vegas, you saw even on the first game where the box score said he was, I think, 4-17 on the very first time when he came in the second half. But on the last drive of that game, Cleveland was driving. The ball was moving downfield, and that ability to create a big
touchdown
is something.
He had a really nice rushing touchdown in this game too, and another nice one. So
I'm just, against the Niners, he didn't look all that good. This is Tennessee, by the way.
Touchdown.
Sure. Again,
Touchdown.
it's a rookie fifth-round draft choice.
Harold
So I'm not
Fanning
expecting
Jr.
miracles.
touchdown. Got a chance to tie it. They got to go for 2. Do a nice pass. I know you saw it already, Sean. I know you saw it.
I announced it, Dave. Now I know you don't listen to me when I talk. I said touchdown.
We need the 2, Sean. Let us know.
Should I tell you ahead of time?
And I ain't gonna quote because I don't get to
go
do
ahead.
it too much. But Harold Fanning out of Bowling Green. Not too many guys. Not too many times you get to shout out Bowling Green. But
The BG Falcons.
oh yeah,
Teddy's
that's his guy.
Teddy's calling him from the Chiefs seats there. Yeah.
That's his guy. He
Sorry.
loves the tight end.
We had the other late games on, and these ones are all dead. I had to switch the. That's not a good-looking 2-point conversion attempt.
oh, not at all, not at all. Oh God.
So now we get the onside kick.
Oh, what are we doing?
That's
What
the
are you
other
doing?
side.
You're
of going
kicking
for 2
outside.
instead of kicking the extra point,
Oh
right?
my god.
Didn't work out today.
I think he forgot to flip it.
They had 2
Unreal.
terrible 2-point attempts, though. I mean, the first one was a fumble, so that was the difference.
Sure. If they'd have kicked the extra point the first time, they kicked the extra point the second time. Meanwhile, the Raiders are marching the ball down the field against Denver's defense.
Yeah.
And Jacoby Brissett with a tough pass into traffic, caught first down. Arizona in the red zone already.
That's it.
Trey McBride.
I don't really like that trick. I don't like that play at all on that 2-point convert. What the hell was that?
After the fact, nobody likes it.
But I mean, he
else
was
you
in the
do?
rhythm. I mean, at least maybe you should let Shador actually throw the ball. I don't know. Instead of doing that trick. But you're right. After the fact, nobody likes it.
No.
Especially when it doesn't work.
Worked in
On
practice.
on both 2-point conversions Cleveland ran, it looked like there was a better chance of Tennessee running it back for 2 points the other way.
No doubt. P. Sander agrees with you. Horrible play call.
Yeah.
The real Ron
Finish
Stig.
kicking
Appreciate your
wood.
comments all day today, Ron. Busted 2-point try. And I
I
really
don't-
appreciate those of you who are hanging out with us. We do this every single
Raiders
Sunday,
in the end zone.
right? I'm assuming I don't know if we're going to do it at least through week 18. I guarantee that. I'm not sure where it's going to go in the postseason. The postseason is only one game at a time. It's harder to do in game because
I do not understand.
touchdown Raiders.
I don't understand how you as a team
Touchdown Arizona.
don't have a play call where you say, okay, this is our 2-point conversion play, and we're going to run this all the time in practice. Like, how do you
Touchdown
not
Cardinals.
going to execute there?
Underdogs biting back in early play. I agree with you. That's the kind of play that like you should have 5 of them, you know?
Yeah.
or 3 of them or whatever. But the type of plays that you can go to over and over again, 4th and 1 plays, your short yardage, you should have some gimmies, a handful of gimmies that you save for spots like this.
And I know it's hindsight, but then also when you're in the snow and you're doing the trick plays, I mean, the more guys that have to touch the ball on the play, I mean, I don't know.
Live lines right now, Arizona up 6-0, extra point pending. I'm seeing 5.5 for the Rams, down from the 9.5, 10 before kickoff. Total 54.5 in that game. Green Bay now 7.5 against Chicago. Total 43.5. And Denver down to 6.5 with juice. Total 44.5 against the Raiders. And what do we got? Are we taking a knee here in Tennessee, Cleveland? We're burning timeout still. We'll stay with you through the end of the early games. And again, I really want to thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to hang out with us on WagerTalk TV. Tell your friends about it. If you like this show, please be sure to join us again next Sunday. Join me tomorrow on the opening line report, live 8 a.m. Pacific time, bright and early. We talk about all the week 15 numbers as they come up. And obviously, live odds screen. I do want to promote one more time because as the bowl lines come up today, it's a very valuable screen to have. You guys got some thoughts? We got 52 seconds left in Tennessee, Cleveland. Final timeout here for the Browns. Any thoughts that you'd like to share with our audience as we approach the finale of this show?
Well, I mean, it's out of the fact I'm a little happy. I did make a mistake, probably jumping on the Browns 3.5, but when they fell behind, I took the Browns plus 3.5 live. So
Never
I'm
in
a
doubt.
little extra excited about that touchdown. At least it kind of washed out there for me. And I do have
Teddy,
a best
thank you.
bet tonight going in the game between the Chiefs and the Texans. So the end zone 50 promotion, you can check that out on picksandparlays.net. I do have a Sunday night football play tonight. And I have
Teddy,
an
thank you.
NHL play too, if anybody is interested in that. They all cashed the same 4-1 on my last 5 hockey plays. 2 of those wins being underdogs, not just taking big favorites and all that. So if anybody's interested in some hockey, there's a best bet over there too.
Go
Teddy,
follow
thank you
Picks and
so much for
Parlays and
hosting,
hit that
man.
subscribe button, please.
Teddy, thank you for hosting, man. We really appreciate it. Sean, David, Thomas, great to see y'all. And it's been an awesome time. Really appreciate everybody. And thank you for
We do this
watching.
every week, right here on WagerTalk TV, every single Sunday. Again, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. here on the Left Coast. And we'll go as long as the early games go, we'll be here. Looks like the Titans ran off most of the clock on that last play. They are going to have to punt on 4th down. They'll take it down to 1 second left and then 2 seconds left before they punt it. So there's still a chance
for a key kick.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say, if they were back on their own 30, we got a chance for a free kick, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah. Well, they'll. All right. So no, there's still 2. I was going to say they could take a safety, the intentional safety, but they can't. They're only up 2 and boom.
No,
the clock.
They're way too for. Yeah, there's no.
If they punt it straight in the air, maybe we can get a free kick. Who knows? Fair catch.
Chuck Finley asked, he tried end zone 50, not working on WagerTalk type. It is only for selected handicappers. I believe it was for everyone. I'm certain it was for everyone who was on this show. So anyone who was on the show early or late today, I'm certain you can use it. I apologize if it didn't work for you. If you have any issues, and that's the deal. If you have any issues, our customer service team is literally second to none. Just email service@wagertalk.com and they will take care of you in short order. So thank you guys for watching very, very much. Best of luck with all your bets tonight, tomorrow, and into the future. And subscribe to WagerTalk TV. Have yourselves a great day. Cheers. And thanks for helping me on a good day for Teddy Covers clients. We delivered the 3-0 today, which is exactly what we're trying to do. Cheers. Have a great day, guys.
Been a pleasure, guys. Thanks.
Thank you, guys.